my nigga. Hey yo, fight, fight, fight. That's how I navigate my life. I can't be terminated or assassinated. I'm too great. I fight, 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 my nigga. I'm a Canadian patriot. I put my country first. I put God first. What these niggas put the devil first and the country last. We ain't the same. I had this yellow bone in the single. I had his back shots saying, oh my God, that's real. My eye on the target. I shoot to kill. When I bust for real, my nigga. We've been during hard times. The heart is pumped full of Kool-Aid. My heart is pumped full of blood. And I'm getting stronger. Ready to fight, fight, fight. I'm a Super Saiyan on this mic. And my mindset, a Super Saiyan.
What is going on, man? We are officially back. Let's have this conversation. Right? It just goes to show you that, your average female today wants to be a digital prostitute. Right? Your average female today wants to be a digital prostitute, a digital hooker. They don't want nuclear families. The Democrats and, the social media algorithmic manipulations have forced them to be selfish and just worry about being a digital prostitute, what they can do to use and gain and attain from a man, a weak man. I'm going to say that again, a weak man, not a real man, not a strong man. The Democrat Party is for weak men, stupid people, don't even know they're stupid. That's what it is. Let's continue on, though. All right, here's another story. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go through it. Furia's model who flashed New York Dublin portal New York Dublin portal films sex tape on dad's grave. I wouldn't want my daughter doing this. I wouldn't want any woman out there doing this. But they don't have any morals or values or principles. They're compromised. Social media has compromised them. That's why they're so weak. That's why they don't know and don't care. That's why they don't know and don't care. Right? Ava Louise, who was responsible for the New York to Dublin portal going down, has called outrage once more by claiming she filmed a sex tape on her father's grave. This is what your average woman strives to be. Fake, plastic, stupid, no morals, no values, not standing for what is right, standing for what is wrong. This is what your average female thrives to be. Oh, yeah, and they want to use men, too. The model who flashed the New York Dublin portal has sparked very outrage by claiming to have filmed an explicit video on her father's grave stating it healed her. This is the mindset. This is the mindset. Digital hooker Ava Louise's decision to expose herself at the portal resulted in the live feed being abruptly cut off. Despite receiving death threats for the stunt, she has now ignited fury again by filming a receipt video on her father's grave. Yeah, I mean, this is what they're doing. I thought it was a very kind of erratic. The adult content creator explained of the latest stunt. She says, being fatherless has led me to my job. So I thought the irony made for a beautiful piece of art. I feel like what I created really spoke to the trauma women as a collective with male and father figure abandonment and the actions we take in order to heal that wound. Really? This is blurred out, by the way, YouTube. So fatherless women do not have morals. Not all of them, but some of them. Ava from New Jersey, USA, performed the controversial act August 11th and took to Instagram to share 2 snaps beside the grave, provocatively lifting her skirt. The post quickly amassed over thousands of likes. The caption teased, "You're not going to believe the video I made on my father's grave." Social media users have been quick to condemn the stunt, flooding the comment section with their disgust. Nah, that's just disrespectful, man. One user wrote, accompanied by a skull emoji. Right? So they strive to be digital hookers. They strive to be not wives. They strive to be just people with no moral compass, no moral framework. I don't deal with them. You can hook up with these kind of women. They'll swallow your kids. That's nothing. But what are they going to do with you long term? What are they going to do for you with you long term? They're for short-term engagement, short-term relationships. The dopamine release from the brain gives them a short-term thrill. This is what they do. Right? A fourth arm might be the most effed up thing I've ever seen today. People are desperate, but this is just effing disgraceful. I agree. I agree with the other guy in the comments. You are hot, but hell is hotter and already. Sorry, hell is hotter and ready. Even with the New York to Dublin portal back in action, the hooker contends her brazen gesture wasn't wholly at fault. She made it clear being topless in NYC is legal. So anyway, that's her video there. She has another video on TikTok. I'm going to pull that up. I think she took down the video on TikTok, but she has a video. Really strange video. Here. Right? Crackpot. This is how they warp these young people's minds.
Wanted my potatoes to be in.
So I just got the portal from New York.
Wanted my potatoes to be in.
So I just got the portal from New York City to Dublin shut down. I thought the people of Dublin deserved to see my 2 New York homegrown potatoes. And then this
Crackpot.
happened.
Sorry? Is it down for the night?
Anything for a viral moment. It says slut era. I say to myself as I sit motionless in my apartment for the 300th time now in a row. So she's appealing to sluts, digital hookers. How funny and ironic. How funny and ironic.
Down 999 is a good.
This one says, imagine what life would feel like if we have the Amish Adderall that would chop so much good.
Who the fuck are you? I'm a brand.
That would chop so much good.
I wanna bump that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home. Don't.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Sharks. I am asking for $20 a day to buy my daily vape. In return, I'll donate my dead body to you to use as scientific purposes. I'll be the first person to donate my crusty lungs to use in future anti-vape advertisements. What a sick person. Oh. All the Harris voters. No Biden voters. Again, like I said, their beauty is going to be the death of them. That's it. God gifted them their beauty, and they weaponize the way they look. Right? They all look the same in the face. Have you noticed that? All that plastic surgery, huh? They all look the same. It's really insane. But let's go over and show you.
Woman on Earth, you could do anything you wanted, and you chose work.
Every day I get closer to an unattainable goal. A one-woman lifestyle brand forever!
Well, I just used a dark web account to hack Goldman Sachs, remove trillions of dollars, and purchase everything your company offers. Congratulations, you're officially the most successful businesswoman on Earth. Fortune fulfilled. And now I'm emptying your bank accounts and giving the money back to Goldman Sachs, because I sit dead center on the alignment chart.
You son of a bitch!
How does it feel to achieve your dreams?
Act
Empty,
normal,
right?
regular, but they don't. It's just, even in my job, it's like I see the generation gap. I have to come back on that.
Yeah, it is bad. It's getting worse.
I talked to this
Yeah,
one.
it's crazy.
It's the
Yeah.
same
People
there.
really, like, professionalism has gone out the window, manners has gone out the window, brain cells have gone out the window. What's up, Certified?
What's going on? Do you know why it's going out the window? I'll tell you why. because women are running the show. And when women control the levers of government, the society crumbles. Look at Rome.
Where are the women running the show? Name me 5 women around the world that are running the show.
Well, they're running the show in America, in the UK, and they're running.
No, name me 5 though.
Can I finish my thought?
Well, no, you can't because you gave me the answer.
Yes, I can.
How about you sit in the comments?
America and Canada.
What you did is try to throw women under the bus, but because I'm looking at you, I can tell you don't get women. So that's why you're angry.
Let's get this straight now. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have a comment.
Off my dick, please.
Thank
you.
What's going on?
Some random dude, that dude right there, comes in every day trying to troll me about different things that I do in my
I don't care about the weak-minded men. Why do you have a sheet up over your window? Answer that. Riddle me that.
It's actually a tapestry, but
are you poor, man?
Not a sheet. It's a tapestry.
Are you poor?
But it is on my window. You're right. It's because there's too much light. Because I have 4 windows in my room.
Again, third time.
It's a tapestry.
Third time.
You can try to keep telling it's a sheet.
Fourth time. Are you poor?
No.
What do you do for work?
What is with all these questions? What is with the trolls today? I don't understand.
Poor.
I'm not in the mood for trolls. I promise.
She is poor. She broke. She's broke. I don't have broke conversations with broke hoes. I just don't. No thanks. I already talked to this woman before. Why should I have a broke conversation with a broke hoe? It makes no sense.
Y a veces como que, que
no thanks.
De enfrente también lo veo bien. De repente, and I'm like, ay, no diga que va a empezar eso, los pinches bifocals, el pinche progressive. Dije, no mames.
Hell no, you're not gonna find me in
Pero
a
no sé si
bifocal.
es porque estoy blind. Hey, pero cualquier cosa, yo también tengo cupones de LensCrafters, so if you ever need anything, let me know. Send me a message.
Okay.
Tengo cupones yo.
Ya ven, chicos, tenemos los
I get like
hookups.
50% off.
Ooh, I'm gonna come to you. When I need those
Ay, no
bifocals.
más.
Hey, yo no voy a agarrar los bifocals que se le miran las pinches líneas de abuelitos.
What's
Hell
going on?
no.
Where are you from?
California, you?
I'm in Canada. So do you think California is winning right now?
In regards of,
The economic situation.
oh no. It sucks over here. It's horrible.
So what are you doing about that?
Not a damn thing.
Why are you not doing anything about it?
What should I do according to you?
No, but I can't tell you what you should do. I'm just asking why you don't do what you should.
Because I don't feel like it.
So you're just going to sit on a dating app with cat ears and talk to weak-minded, corrupt-minded, one-dimensional cup.
Yeah, pretty much. Why not?
Okay, cool. At least you admit it. At least you know your place.
Yeah.
You admit it. I'm glad you admit it. I'm glad.
I mean, why are you wasting your time coming into my life?
Ma'am, I could never waste my time because I don't want you. Clip that one up. Yeah, man, that's what you got to do. Clip that shit up. Hope it works out. Hope it works out. What is this woman even doing?
Huh?
This is why their minds are so warped.
And you saw my shit, right, bitch? Right.
Your mama's a bitch.
Right. She is. Fuck that hoe.
Your mama's a bitch and your father's a bitch.
Not my daddy.
I don't care now. Don't care. So I'll just destroy your narrative. It's like nothing. I've been doing it for a while. It's easy. It's light work. It's light work. Anybody, right? They created something like this. They should be, well, I think they are getting sued. In some aspects, they are getting sued, but we'll see what happens. But you got to sue them.
Stay down the street, boo. Stay down the street.
Sue them and send them. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep, sue them and send them a message.
Who's trying to fucking enjoy my shit, dude? That is funny. That is so funny.
Thank you. Dylan, where you at? I'm coming. We're taking Maria out to eat. Oh,
Wow.
that sounds like a great idea. She just butter on chili check. You guys are slow.
What is she doing? She's on a dating app getting in and out of her vehicle. Like, this is kind of weird, don't you think? Look at this crackpot. So again, what I've come to realize is that these are crackpots on this shit. These are not genuine people. These are not people that want a different outcome. These are not people that understand simple, complex systems. These are crackpot women. Whoever, right? So the first male that wants to be used by these crackpot women, they will show you attention. If you don't want to be used, they'll ignore you. That's it.
Not the adversity dollar. Let me just show this hoe. Let me just show this filter-ass EBT hoe.
Hold on.
Okay, we got a viral video here. Oh, she ended her live. Hold on, let me show you this viral video. So this is a viral video here. So the driver destroys Mexican restaurant with his vehicle. Cops just stand back and watch. This is the world they want. Here you go. Oh, man. Oh, man, it's so insane. I don't know what just happened here. Let's try that again. Yeah, right here. There you go. What they voted for, though. I don't know if that's in California or where that is, but that's not good, man. Not good, man. Woman restrict. I already played that video. Racist Karen thinks man is walking a coyote. Let's play that one.
Okay. And this is not a coyote.
Go back to your country.
Wow.
This is not a coyote, ma'am.
Wow. You're telling people to go back to their country. That's some sick shit.
Okay, so that woman just said that Juno, who is a Siberian Husky, is a coyote. And then she said I should go back to my country.
Yep.
So
she did. We heard it.
That was fun.
I mean, they're racist, man. So, again, soft on crime policies. The 72% women vote Democrat. This is what they voted. This is what they're voting for. They're voting for a guy to go in Macy's in LA and just rob them. Look. Here you go. This is the kind of world you want? All right.
Would you like to see contraceptives banned in America?
Again, what needs to happen?
I don't know what this one is. Wow. Woman getting arrested for stabbing boyfriend, kicks cop?
Puppy, come here!
Wow. Oh, my God. What's up, Turan? I dropped the link if you want to call in. But do you see this? I don't know what the story is yet. Look, and look. Entitled white woman. If they had been a POC, they would have been eating pavement after the first kick or worse. Why didn't they break out the shackles so she didn't kick? So she couldn't kick. She got something wrong with her left leg, some kind of circulation issue. She's also a nasty, screaming drunk. What a girl. Can't stab her own boyfriend anymore. These cops need to mind their own business. I don't know what's... But anyway, we're going to play the video, our reaction video.
Puppy, come here! Come the fuck here!
Hey, on the ground!
You guys want to date this kind of women? No, not normal women?
Puppy, come here! Come the fuck here!
Have fun!
Hey, on the ground!
You stupid little bitch, back off!
Bro, they're really psychotic from the TikTok brain rot. They're so psychotic.
You're not.
I don't give a fuck!
Why do they always say that?
I don't give a fuck! I don't give a fuck!
Tell you right now, man, a lot of these women today, they're not on their purpose. Not all of them, but some of them, they're not on their purpose. They're fighting their urge to be mothers, to be wives. They're fighting their nurturing nature to be a wife, to be a good, to pair bond with a good man. They're fighting those urges. That's why they are subtracting their nurturing urges with being boss babes and CEO boss chicks, right? Gen Z boss in a mini, right? They're sacrificing their nurturing faction to be a slave to corporate America or corporate Canada, or just a slave to their higher ups. And so now they're angry. That's why they say they don't care.
I didn't do shit!
There you go.
I want my shit! Go get all my shit, you dumbass bitch!
Again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it again. Women like this, you need to understand, women that you have children with, women that you build families with, versus women that you have sex with and send her on her way. You have to understand the difference. A lot of the women on those apps, those are women that you just have sex with and you send them on their way. You don't do anything with them because they don't have no value.
I want my shit! Go get all my shit, you dumbass bitch!
Right? Crackpots. Turan, what's going on, man? I'm gonna unmute you.
Yo, I have to put myself on mute for a second because I am outside. But when I get in the car,
okay, when you get in and you're in a quiet area.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Godless man! You hateful man! I'm a superman!
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh man, look at it. There's a seat right there! And you came into life.
Okay, so this is on the subway system. Here you go.
There's a seat right there! And you came into my place when I sat down. You are a shit! You are a shit! Get the fuck away from me! Fucking gross! My traveling is fucking garbage! You're garbage! You're garbage! Fucking
Hey! Oh wow! Did you see it? Did you see the real life smack? I don't want to play it again. Hold on. Did you see the real life smack from running that shit in real life? What happened?
Hey!
You know, it's funny. They think they can say whatever they want to say online, but in the real world, there's no consequences for saying this dumb shit. It's crazy to me, man. Crazy to me.
Hey! 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 Stop! Stop!
Yo, brothers in real life are not going to put up with you ladies doing this to them and just going off at the mouth. You can't even move your stuff so someone else can sit down on the subway. Just a courtesy thing. So you want to, man, let this be a telltale.
Stop! Stop! You got in my face! You piece of shit!
There you go.
Fucking broke everything.
So now she can sit on the subway by herself in her filth, still running off at the mouth.
I literally sat down.
While everybody's looking at their phone, while this is going on, everybody is looking at a screen. Everybody's looking at a screen. Yeah, you're not connected, Turan. Okay, I think you're connected now. Hold on. Yeah, you're not connected, fam. Everybody is looking at a screen. You got to reconnect, family. But you see, they got masks on. They're looking at their phone. So what did you witness, right? You witnessed a woman yelling in a man's face on a subway system in real life. And then you witness him put hands on her to back her off of him, right? And not one man stepped up in front to even get in between them. Why should they put their lives at risk? Why should those men put their life at risk for single childless women that don't respect men? That makes no sense. You want to see it again? I don't think we need to see it again, but this is the point. See all the men there not doing nothing?
I literally sat down.
Well, they want.
It's men that should be there for people.
What is she saying about men? Hold on. Can I make this bigger? Hold on. Okay, here.
There for people.
And she goes back and looking at her phone. Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking right at you. Thank you guys. Go by the whole thing of taking care of women, right?
So my message is very simple and complex. Dating apps have ruined society. Dating apps have ruined society. Yes, there's really no dating, and the gender gap. The gender's on each other's side. So you have women on one side, and then you have men on another side, and that's going to have problems, right? It's hitting an impasse. It literally is hitting an impasse. So you have this woman on a subway system just running her mouth to a man because she had a bad day, or weak-minded men have manipulated her enough where she looks at men, all the men the same. And so this was the reaction.
The seat right there, and you came into my place when I sat down.
Well,
You are a shit.
right? You are a shit.
You are a shit. Get the fuck away
can't. Yo, you're on a subway system, a moving subway system, and you're calling men garbage in real life? Okay, all right, okay. It's what they want. It's not. Hey! Pow! Pow! Did she not lay down? Oh, no, actually, she sat down. Right? Pow! She sat her ass down. Right? So again, to my critics and detractors, especially on dating streaming services, y'all come on that shit every single day. Y'all run your mouth, and y'all think that that's normal. It's not. And if you really believe that people in real life will put up with your disrespect and you running off at the mouth as if you're on social media and there's a screen in front of you, you're just a cog. Like, you're just a weak person. You're just a weak person. Anyway.
Hey! Hey! Stop! No, Jesus Christ! Stop!
She hates men because the men that she's dated are men that did her wrong, or or whatever the algorithmic manipulations on social media that these women are ingesting every day. They hate men. I do not hate women. I respect women. That's why I tell women the truth. But they don't want to be told the truth. That's the difference. Men, their whole lives, have to be told the truth. Women, their whole lives, they can be lied to. So we're not the same. But hey, this is what they want. This is what you get. Stop! You destroy my food and I'm supposed to no. Absolutely.
You got in my face! You piece of shit!
There you go.
Fucking throat broke everything. I literally sat down.
So again, I'm going to say this now. When it comes to the social media age and the social media, what we're doing now, you don't talk to me and I don't talk to you. I'm going to talk to people through my screen. You're going to talk to people through your screen. Okay. Even though we have really traumatic things going on, when we know when I know the government is corrupted, right? Like the government is illegitimate. There really is no government at this point, right? The candidates are selected. The candidates can't call an election, whatever it is, right? So I would imagine violence is on the menu. We don't talk to each other. Love thy neighbor. Iron sharpens iron. We can't do that in 2024, really? We can't just go out there and be good people to other people. What's wrong with that? Just be a good person to someone that's different, that might think differently than you. But these guys can't do it. And I don't expect them to do it. I told you, I expect less from them, not more. I literally expect less of a person from people that are like, it's just, the minds is warped. Expect less from them, not more. You're on a subway system around other people on the same subway system, and you're arguing with the man, calling him garbage? Really? That's why all the other men are just sitting there, just enjoying their ride. I'm not going to ever get in. I'm never, ever going to put my life in front of women like this. Let me say it again. I am never, ever going to put my life in front of women like this for other men. I'm just not going to do it. I refuse to do it. Right? The real men stepped away a long time ago. So this is what you get. Have fun with it. Right? I'm going to just play the part when she's calling them garbage so you can see.
Oh, that's exactly what happens, bro. I'm telling you.
You call
That's
me garbage.
exactly what happens. I haven't been on a train in years, and I already know what gets down.
Yeah, but bro, if I go anywhere,
Damn, I can't even hear you.
I don't care.
I think you're on mute, Bill.
No, I'm not. I'm not on mute. I'm good. My stuff is good. I'll double back. I think you're on mute. Hold on. Yeah, you're on mute, bro. You gotta come back in. But I'm never ever gonna do this, man. Like, if I go out somewhere, if I go to a place, I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your race is. And you call me garbage, and I'm supposed to stand there and accept your it would never happen. It would never happen. That's why I don't put myself in certain situations when people sound like this. I don't want to be around them. I told you this a long time ago. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it.
Right.
What's up, man? Yeah,
What's up, man? Man, it's good to see you, for real.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's good to see me? It's YouTube, dog. It's nothing.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, bro. Damn. You know, I just like to be updated on current events and things like that. So, literally, you're like the only one I'd be watching. Like, seriously. Like,
no, I appreciate it. I appreciate, you liking the content and everything like that. No, I respect that and I appreciate it. But how are we going to move forward now? We know the truth. We know everything that's being said is lies. Like, we literally know this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what are we going to do?
Right. That's true.
You know what I mean? But I just wanted to say this. If I'm at the store, this is my message to all the haters or whatever. If I go anywhere and you try to do this to me, I promise you're gonna see what's gonna go on.
Right.
That's all. I actually don't blame the brother. You know the brother that spilled her food?
Yeah.
Don't blame him at all. I don't have no sympathy for that woman. No. Why?
Crazy.
Why? These are hateful women that think that men owe them something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hang with them. I'm not gonna ask them for their number. I'm not gonna ask them for a date. What the fuck would I do? Bro, do you not see the man standing there? Look at all the men standing there, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, look at all the men standing there. They're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything. Exactly. See?
So that's the message. Don't put your life on the
line. Exactly.
Not like this.
Yup.
You're strong and independent. You don't need a man. What is it? You don't need a man to protect you. You got it. You fucking got it. Have fun.
Wow.
Find yourself a woman. Find yourself a woman that you can protect. Find yourself a woman that respects you and understands you and is going to be your support system. Don't date women that you got to jump through a million hoops to impress her. Fuck that.
Oh man.
Seriously.
That's
I don't mean to cuss too much, but seriously.
Right. Nah, most of these women, they will strike back. This is why I say I gotta be more like selective in what I'm choosing, because now it's like
yeah, that's all you gotta do, bro.
right. Yeah, because I be
right there.
I be getting in my feelings way too much, and that's my problem.
You want to know what he's saying? Look, she's flicking. Look, she's flicking blood at people towards the end. Deserves a kick in the face. This lady is the only smart one nearby, and she's straight. No, okay. Get violence, get shut down. Blames men for not being chivalrous. You can't blame me.
What? So we were supposed to put our life on the line.
No, don't do it. If you start randomly attacking people, you could probably expect to get punched in the face. Had the damn nerve to shame the other dudes on the train for not helping, I would never, ever do it. Never. You You want to save people from yourself? Not just men, black men. There are other men sitting next all over the subway, but she's picking on the two black men talking to each other. Yeah, I noticed that. Did I read this wrong? She started accosting a black guy, and he punched her iPad. Then she gets up and attacks a completely different black guy. I assume she thought it was the same person. I feel really bad for someone on the train. For everyone on the train. She's clearly mentally unwell. She just needs to sit there with the QVC shoe on and mind her own business. Some people shouldn't go out in public. So that's what you get. These same mindseted women are on that app. The same ones.
Right. Same one. That's what we be saying.
That's why I don't respect them. I will never ever do anything for them. Ever. Right. Never, ever.
Now, let me ask you a question, bro. Let's say if you have a woman, right? She's acting out of character, right? Like, there's a group of guys, and, you know, she'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, that kind of thing. No, like, I'm just putting a scenario if you had a woman that was, like, out of character, right?
I don't date women that are going to ever be out of character. It's a waste of time.
Okay, I was just saying, like, if she was, you know, like that in a way, like, how would you?
No. She's not going to be like that. You're saying something that's not going to happen ever. That's why I'm single today. That's why I'm single today, and I get to pick and choose the kind of women that I'll deal with, that I get to fuck.
Right. Got you.
I don't date women that are going to be out of character. If you're going to be out of character, be gone.
Right.
Be gone.
Right.
Go be gone. See ya.
There you.
You see what I'm saying? See ya. Go ahead. Go. You want to be out of character? Go be gone. Go find the next best thing that comes your way. Hopefully it works out.
Right.
But they're not gonna find the next best thing. That's why they're chronically alone.
There you go.
See, they're chronically alone without God. See, I might be single, but I know that I might be single, but guess what? I know God got my back. So we're not the same.
Amen to that.
Yeah, we're not the same. I don't put myself in those scenarios.
Right. Thank God you don't.
I mean, that's why I keep saying, man, you can put yourself in those scenarios and see how far it gets you. Don't get you nowhere. So these guys that you see, they're not getting anything. What are they getting? Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire around them, and they say nothing because they're cowards. Everything is on fire, and they say nothing because they're cowards.
Right.
You know, so bro, I don't know what else to say, bro. But like, there's more options out there. You might have to move to another country.
True. I was thinking about that, but I don't know where. I don't know. California. I was thinking about a few places, Texas, but the laws and everything. Like
it would be nice to move to a different country where people are working for the same common goal. See how I said that?
Yeah. Right.
I want to be around people that are working for the same common goal.
Me too.
I don't want to be around people that want to destroy the country that I'm living in, that would want to build a family. Because you got to think about it. If women don't want to have kids and don't want to have a family with a man, then they're just susceptible to destroying the country. When you think about it.
Yes. No, they're now claiming to be the more dominant ones than the men.
Good for
I
you.
See that.
Good for them. Let them be dominant. They're not going to dominate me. And if that means I got to die alone, so be it. I'll take it. But I stood on my principles. I didn't compromise who I was for some woman that gives herself to everybody else.
Exactly.
You want to be shared accommodations? Go be shared.
Yep.
How many men out there get married to a woman and get fucked over? Right? She look in your eyes and say, "Oh, she loves you," you know, in holy matrimony, all while she's plotting to take everything that you work for. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that. Fuck that.
So
Hell
pick,
no.
well, I'm just gonna keep building what I do.
Fuck that. Word. I ain't with that shit no more. I used to, and it fucked me. But then I'm about to take my CDL. I got a CDL class pretty soon, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm just get my life together, straight up.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. That's it.
Word. That's it. Yeah, bro. I like when you be like, that's it.
That's it. Get yourself
Yeah.
together. Yep. Get yourself together. Build what you got to build.
Yeah.
And then the women will come because they're going to look at you. You know what you bring to the table. So they got to look at you some type of way.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
what's their other options? Being, getting knocked up by a nigga that ain't shit. They can take that route. Good for them too.
Huh. But they always go on appearance anyways. So they going to get themselves fucked over when the feelings is going to fuck them over when they want to be masculine and think they can control that man, you know?
You have to understand the roles are reversed, right? It used to be women were feminine, right? And men were the masculine ones. Now they're masculine and women are masculine and they want the men to be feminine. So when guys like me call out the weak-minded men and stand on my masculinity, I get more subscribers. More people come over to listen to what I have to say because they're so used to hearing from the weak-minded, corrupt-minded, one-dimensional thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like Trump. That's why I like Trump, because Trump is a masculine man and he stands on what he believes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm a warrior for the truth, bro.
Exactly. You've always.
You want me to show you Trump's ad? He got a new. I didn't really see it, but I'm gonna reaction video his new ad. But continue on.
Oh, I didn't see. I gotta see his ads. I haven't seen his ads yet. I don't know. Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not into the political thing, but I still have faith to whatever God chooses to be in the race. So I'm just hoping whoever gets in, whether Trump, whoever, they just, do the right thing. That's what I'm praying for,
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro. The only person that's gonna do the right thing, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is Donald Trump. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are not gonna do the right thing. He's a vice president right now. She can go to Joe Biden and say, hey, we have this legislation that we want you to pass a sign, and we want to put the Republicans on notice that they won't work with Democrats. That's all they have to do. But she's not going to do that, bro.
No, she's not.
So I'm hoping you're going to vote for Donald Trump or RFK if he can get on the ballot. But I think Donald Trump is. I've already went over all of it.
Right, you did.
Yeah, I went over all of it, man. I'm a policies guy.
Of course, I know.
Here's Trump's platform for the 2024 election. Here you go. Make America great again. Seal the border and stop the migrant invasion. Carry out the largest deportation operation in American history. End inflation and make America affordable again. Make America the dominant energy producer in the world by far. Stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. Large tax cuts for workers. No tax on tips. That was his policy first, by the way. Kamal trying to steal it. Defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, and our fundamental freedoms, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. Prevent World War III. Restore peace in Europe and the Middle East and build a great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our entire country, all made in America. End the weaponization of government against the American people. Stop the migrant crime epidemic. Demolish the foreign drug cartels. Crush gang violence and lock up violent offenders. Rebuild our cities, including Washington, D.C., making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. Strengthen and modernize modernize our military, making it without question the strongest and most powerful in the world. Keep the United States dollar as the world's reserve currency. Fight for and protect Social Security, Medicare with no cuts, including no changes to the retirement age. Cancel the electric vehicle mandate and cut costly, burdensome regulations. Cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, radical gender ideology, that's transgenderism, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content on our children. Keep men out of women's sports. Deport pro-Hamas radicals and make our college campuses safe and patriotic again. Secure our elections, including same-day voting, voter identification, just like a driver's license. You get an ID. You go in and vote, right? Paper ballots and proof of citizenship. Unite our country by bringing it to new and record level of success. You telling me that you don't want this, bro? Okay.
I never said I didn't want it. I was listening. No, I certainly want change, good change. You know, as he would say.
Kamala's not going to give you that. She's not going to give you that. I'm telling you today. The 14th of August. If she gets in, she's not going to give you that. Okay?
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Let me ask you, as the candidate, as her being the candidate for the Democrat Party, what is her policies? I'm asking you.
Her policy. I don't know what her policies are. I haven't watched her like that. You know, exactly. I don't. You know, I've never heard, straight policies from her at all.
Because she has none.
She has none. Right. She has none.
Now you can vote. Anybody can vote for whoever they want to, but I think Donald Trump is a better viable candidate. Now here's his ad.
Remember that nothing worth doing is ever easy. You'll have bad moments. You gotta love what you're doing, and if you don't, just do something else. Keep standing up always for your values. Keep loving your country. And one of the most important things, never, ever quit. Never quit. Then ask yourself, what imprint will you leave in the sands of history? What will future Americans say we did in our brief time right here on Earth? Did we take risks? Did we dare to defy expectations? Did we challenge accepted wisdom and take on established systems? In my short time in Washington, I've seen firsthand how the system is broken. A small group of failed voices who think they know everything and understand everyone want to tell everybody else how to live and what to do and how to think. But you aren't.
Right? So that's his thing, man. So yeah, I'm
Trump. Oh, wow.
I'm Trump all the way. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry about that, but I'm just saying. I think Trump 2024 is a better candidate. You might not like his personality, and that's cool. You don't have to like people's personality, but what is his policies?
Right.
Does Trump have good policies? And from what I understand from the research that I've done, he has better policies than the Democrat Party. Simple.
Right.
That's it.
Was he president before, right?
No, she was vice president.
No, Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Yeah, yes, he was. 2016.
Okay. So
yeah, this is why I take my media so serious, because like people just don't know what's going on.
Right.
Here you go, bro.
Your live.
I appreciate that. But look, here you go. There you go, man. Read that one for you. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, hold on, because I'm still driving. Wait, 20 some, what did it say? 20 something in Toronto are more depressed and financially troubled than older generations, new study finds.
Jesus. That's why. Ain't that crazy?
What? That's crazy. Are you
Toronto's residents in their 20s are more depressed, anxious, and financially troubled than those in older generations and can benefit from more in-person and meaningful engagements at work. The study published on Wednesday by the Toronto Foundation charity highlighted that people in their 20s are suffering from loneliness, food insecurity, and mental health issues at unprecedented levels.
That's true. That's true.
Again, you put women in the work. I think if women want to work, that's cool. But I think women have a duty to find a man, have children, maybe get married, find a life partner, find someone that matches your energy, matches your vibe. What's wrong with that? But what is happening? What is happening is it's like the minority is becoming the majority of women saying, I'm strong and independent, I don't need a man. They copy and they think collectively what other women are saying and doing. That's why it's, one woman's doing OnlyFans to survive. Maybe I should sell nudes of my body online to simps, and maybe that will help me with my money.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we got to combat, bro. We have to combat the narratives.
Exactly. And they will never learn, like you said.
Thank you. See what I'm saying?
Yup. I've been knowing.
I will be 36 September 21st. I will be 36. Okay. Am I lonely? No. Do I have food insecurity? No. Do I have mental health issues? No. But if you look at young people, because I see it, they're upset. This is accurate.
Right.
You're not dating. You're not building a family.
No, not at all.
And one of the things I heard, how do you put somebody in hell? You remove their purpose.
Right.
How do you put somebody in hell? You remove their purpose.
Exactly.
So they're living in hell, bro.
Man, that's crazy. But it's real.
Yes. Younger people are feeling increasingly more financially precarious. They are 6 times more likely to access a food bank than they were about 5 years ago. The numbers are quite alarming. Research found that 45% of Toronto residents between ages 18 and 29 said their mental health is fair or poor. 39% reported symptoms consistent with major depressive disorders, with 31% reported anxiety symptoms. It's over. It's over. It's over, bro.
Man, I be seeing that a lot, man.
It's over.
Damn.
Look what this guy was doing. He was yelling racial slurs and assaulting someone at a beach. Like, you know, there's people that are scum, bro.
Damn. That's crazy.
You know, they're scum. They ruin society, man, with their mindset. Because the mindset is trash. Yeah, the mindset is trash. It's trash. It's garbage.
It's all about the mindset, bro.
Right?
That's what I be saying.
I'll show you what I mean right here.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Look at that.
Wow. That's crazy. What is this? Oh my.
Let's talk to Shirley.
Shirley.
Who is it?
Shirley.
Don't be weird, please.
Don't be weird.
What's going on? Oh, she's gone. Look.
Wow. She's gone.
Crazy, right?
Yep. Don't be weird. What?
Bro, the reason why they say that is because they only attract you. So the reason why the 20-something-year-olds are so depressed, because look at this. You'd be depressed too.
I didn't understand that because I was like,
wouldn't you be depressed too?
Hey, why would the baby songs? You know what I mean?
Person, Imran, I'm not the type of person. I would never send someone else somewhere else.
And that story has gotten mixed up so many times before. They said that it was my ex that came to the house. My exes don't even have cars.
Listen to them.
No, they said that some guys.
Yeah, but
they said some guys that you robbed with money.
I never robbed anybody in my life. That's the craziest thing. They're all
It's a setup thing.
No, Imran, what happened is fucking my ex, after me and Happy were talking, I went to hang out with my ex, and my ex saw on my phone that I lent Happy a certain amount of money, and he tried to blackmail me and be like, oh, well, I've known you for 7 years. You have to give me money too. I'm like, nigga, I don't have to give you shit. What the fuck do you mean?
So, man, why do you date, man? Why do you date weak men? Why don't you date a strong man?
Why did you come in here and think that your opinion was irrelevant to me?
Because I can go anywhere I want, and there's nothing you can do
on
here or in real life. There's nothing that you can do on here or in real life. Because you're a coward. You're a coward, just like the men that you date are cowards. Simple.
Okay, the fact that you have to come in a box and talk shit to a woman doesn't make you that strong either.
Who's this guy?
Exactly.
I'm a
What
woman.
the fuck out of here.
By football.
Makes you a coward.
My groin.
Fuck them. You heard me. You heard what I said, right?
Bro.
Right?
Hello.
Yeah. What's up? The first thing is to say something negative. That's the first thing. I don't give a fuck about these people.
I was thinking the same.
I told you a long time
I
ago.
have quite a few tattoos.
I was
They make
thinking
no
the same
sense.
thing.
They didn't make no sense.
Certified Truth TV MVP.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing. Football.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Don't be fighting.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
What made you think you could come in here and think that your opinion is irrelevant? What?
What?
You really talk like anyway.
Thank you. That's the point.
Again, they talk one way online. They talk a different way in real life.
Exactly. That is so funny.
Didn't that guy throw a drink on that woman in real life? What did she do? She sat her ass down and was quiet, didn't she? She didn't even move because she was intimidated by a man in real life. That's the difference. Talk all this dumb shit every day. Come on, man. We don't have to put up with it. I don't.
Exactly. I know you don't.
Why should I? I told you before, I don't have to have conversations with broke people. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No, I don't waste my time, bro.
Right, bro.
Right? They can't debate. They can't speak. They don't know right from wrong. What do they know? I'm ready to hear it. Yeah, you got a lot of background noise right now, bro. Right? I don't respect it. When I log off, I don't talk to people. I give them no time. Why should I talk to them? You vote for stuff that's irrelevant to you. It's so stupid, man. Dummies of the highest degree. Okay.
Sir, I don't let people in right away.
It's legal.
I have to get to know you first.
Oh
my God.
She's gone. It's like Smeagol.
Bro, I'm dying. Oh my God.
It's like Smeagol.
Smeagol.
Hold on. Smeagol. I don't even know how to spell Smeagol. Oh, that's how you spell it. It's like Smeagol.
Our Enercare Tech.
Maybe I'll have to clip that one up for her. I might have to do that, man.
Yo, that's so funny.
Legal pressure. Legal.
Yo, that is
stolen from us.
Ain't that what they look like? That's what they look like.
Oh no, I paid. Yeah.
It's funny. What, he said you wasn't paying?
Yeah, I don't like. I already paid, right? And he asked me, "Was I paying?" And I'm like, "I already used my card." Like what? I already used my card. Like what? Like what? It's crazy.
You're gonna be sitting there all day, man.
I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy.
So like, I went to the gym, I come back, and now I'm streaming. But it's like these people wake up, and that's the first thing they're on this shit.
The first thing they do is go on a dating app, dating streaming service.
They haven't even washed their face yet, and they're on this thing. It's crazy. Ridiculous.
Oh my god. It's too funny. It's too funny. I tell you. It's too funny.
Yeah, it's a real answer on the joint. Because this guy's boring.
Oh wow.
Where did he go?
Come back.
You see how he left?
You can't have a conversation with another man in here.
No, he can't, because he's not a man.
Oh, you got beef or something? What's the history?
No, we don't got no beef. I want, if I'm gonna have beef with someone, it's in real life, so I can do some damage in real life. But they don't got no beef.
Nah, taking the route of aggression is always the pussy man thing to do. Words.
No, actually, no, I don't think so. I believe in defense, defending yourself by any means necessary.
No, you can defend yourself with your words. I find that more noble.
So what's going on, man? Why are you on this app?
I'm just really using it to socialize with people.
You don't socialize with people in real life?
Huh? Not really. I don't like Canadians. I purposely distance myself from the community of people here. It's just not my vibe.
So you're in Canada, right?
Canada.
Okay, I'm in Canada as well. Are you in like Toronto?
Yeah, I hear it in your accent. I hate y'all.
So why do you hate Canadians?
It's just like I was a little bit naive coming to Canada, so like the friend choices that I made and everything was just very significantly bad.
Where are you coming from?
Kind of deterred me. I came from Dubai.
Okay.
Like Middle East, very friendly kind of environment. Everyone is very welcoming. You know, like when you walk down the street, look at someone, they smile, you smile at them, and then you wave type shit.
Yeah.
Over here, it was just a completely different, you know, like the people were so cold, like our thoughts were very different. Everything was just not necessary.
Well, ma'am, it depends when you came. Did you come in the last year?
Miss. Huh?
Did you come from Dubai in the last year to Canada?
No, I came in 2018. I only had 2 years and then COVID hit.
Yeah, so that's why. It's because of COVID. That's why.
No, absolutely.
It never used to be like that. Never used to be like that. This Canada today, I don't even know what this Canada is either.
Yeah, I mean, like even the career path that I chose, like I'm really into IT, programming, all this, but Lord, I can't even get a job without them fucking underselling me. Like a regular job would pay me way more than something in my career.
Right.
It's just very unfortunate the way that I would have to work my way up, the way I would have to get treated, and I would never want to go through that.
So I hear you, but you can thank Justin Trudeau for the decay and the decline of Canadian civilization and humanity. You can thank Justin Trudeau. You can thank his policies. You can thank his policies and his transgenderism and all his policies. He's the reason why.
Not the transgenderism.
Because people have lost confidence in the government, myself included. I believe there is no government.
Oh, absolutely.
Not that I'm going to listen to anyway.
Absolutely, there isn't. Freaking every single government in this world is out to exploit its people. and reap as many benefits from these people. Like they literally select the most evil people to run the government.
That's right. Now you
we're gonna fuck up our country.
That's right. Absolute power corrupts absolute.
Yeah. That's why I'm like trying to get out of here as much as I can. You know, it's a very unfortunate experience. I was born in Canada. You know, I don't want to like not claim Canadians at all, but the dynamic and the environment of the people here.
It's different now, man, because of COVID-19. People are selfish. They only care about themselves. They don't care. They don't look at you as a neighbor. They look at you as an enemy in a way, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, for example, right? I go to the gym. I do my cardio. I do the massage chair. I do the weightlifting. And I sit back and I just, you know, I relax. And then I see some young brothers at the gym. And I have conversations. I salute them. I say, yo, what's up, man? He stop and he talk. He say, what's up, dog? And we have a little bit of a conversation about what's going on. But it's going to get 20 times worse. And so you need to start preparing. Either you're going to leave or you're going to stay and take on the fight. Me, I'm going to fight every single day.
Nope, I'm just leaving. I heard some serious horror stories about what people do here. There was a situation where I think it was like a bar fight or something between two girls, like a verbal one, and then I guess one of the girls got her ego hurt. So she hitched up this plan where she figured out where the girl she fought with, like she figured out where she was living, and then when the girl was walking up to her car, as soon as she got into a car, she threw a pebble, and
wow,
the thing broke through the glass and gave the girl permanent brain damage.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Over an argument, you have just lost your entire life.
Yep. That's why I don't go. That's why you say you don't really, integrate into Canadian society right now. I'm the same way. Like I just do what I'm supposed to do, and I tell my audience on YouTube, do what you're supposed to do as a man or a woman, and try to connect with genuine people, like-minded individuals. Because people are evil and they will stab you in the back just to get a little bit ahead.
100%. Like the people that I find most comfort in communicating with are those who are also international, who also are new to Canada. Like people, for example, my community, like Sudanese people, Egyptian people, those are really the ones that I'm able to connect with because we're all eating shit collectively. Like, unfortunately, like the Syrians and the Palestinians here have given a very bad image to the Arab community.
Yep.
Like now, whatever the hell they do, everyone just like as soon as I start speaking Arabic or utter a word of Arabic, people just have these stereotypes in their head.
Stereotypes, 100%.
Like when I go out, kind of Arabs, it's not all of us.
Yeah, like when I go out, right? If a person has been manipulated to think like every black man that speaks intelligently is a threat, then I understand that being black, being a strong man, and having intelligence, that is a threat to weak-minded men.
Oh my, like how many times do you hear, oh my God, your English is so good, bitch. What you mean your English is so good? I hear that on a regular basis.
Yeah, they have these, like you said, stereotypes in their mind, and it's really sick, right? They're discriminatory, they're racist, right? Like it's a sick mindset, man. But I don't judge everybody by the same brush. That's just.
You'd be surprised, codified, but I get stereotyped mostly by black people.
Really? Black women or like black men too?
Black men, black women. Like I'm Sudanese, I'm African. I'm just light skinned, and in my daily dialect, I do use the word nigga. Like sometimes when I get passionate, especially in the conversation, be like, "Oh, you feel me, my nigga?" And the way they would get so pressed at me using the word, I'm like, "Hello."
Yeah. I try my best not to say it. I try my best not to curse and keep my show and what I'm doing family friendly. But a lot of people just, like you said, you become passionate and you just say it.
Yeah. Like I don't realize, but the fact that people are so focused on trying to fit me into like a specific race, or you're Middle Eastern, you come from this specific area, therefore you have to act and speak a certain way. The amount of people that are just like, oh, where's your scarf? Where's your headscarf?
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of been my experience in Canada. Anytime I meet somebody and they find out about my culture, immediately they just start stereotyping me and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, they don't believe,
I want to be your friend.
they don't believe in what Martin Luther King Jr. said at the, I think it was at the Million Man March. Like, judge someone based on the content of their character, not the color of their skin. And so they flipped it. They judge you on the color of your skin, not the content of your character. This is why I don't deal with them. I don't. I do my YouTube thing and I just chill, do my workout. I'm good. But other than that, if you're judging me on my skin color, not the content of my character, we are not friends. I don't want your friendship.
Never. Preach. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Canada used to be a really good place to, you know, just to thrive. They say Canadians are known for being friendly. And everywhere when I go out, I'm looking for the friendliness. Where is it? Where is it?
Like when I first fucking walked into university, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have one of those TV show kind of lives, you know, where I just have my little clique of people and shit. And my goodness, first day I sat next to this girl and then she's like, why are you sitting next to me? Like off the bat. I'm like, what a great first impression to give to somebody, you know? Yep. Already.
Women are susceptible to the constraints of society. Women are more susceptible to manipulation. So if she said that to you, it's because she's probably manipulated.
Yeah.
Most likely.
That's me. I got manipulated.
like
a young, like a teenage lady, like if you're 18, I was 17 when I first entered university. So I was super ripe in the brain.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go to my mom real quick and I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
But yeah, you know,
I will be right here.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool, man. I told you, bro. What I do is I find chicks that you can just talk to.
Right.
Don't have to be about sex. What does it have to be about sex?
See,
just talk.
It's like, yeah.
I have a sense that you can't talk to them when I do this. Like I could just tell.
Right. That's what I like about you, bro. It's like you already know what's up. You don't play.
No,
you don't play that.
Right. If this was in like, you know, if there was no pandemic and like, you know, different things, then you know you joke around, it's not that serious. But now the economics is very serious.
Oh yeah.
Like now it's time to start building.
Yes.
You know, we need to start doing things, man.
Right. Now it's time. Like I said, like I'm in my 30s and I have not reached my prime yet. Like I don't know, you know, in definition what that means exactly, but now I'm gradually, you know, getting up there, you know, in steps, you know, I'm taking steps to get there. But it's like when you're when you're with a woman and she's like asking you questions like, oh, when are we getting married and how soon are you gonna get this? How soon are you gonna get that? Da 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 da.
Who asked you that? Who asked you that?
I saw that on a recent pop a balloon show like recently, and the woman was just pressing the guy like, oh, like how soon are you like with kids and what is your financial like status in 2 more years, like da 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 da. And
how is he supposed to know that when they haven't even went on a date, even had intimacy? How's someone supposed to know this?
Right, exactly.
You can lose. I can lose my job today. You can lose your job today.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We all could lose our jobs. Like it's not just because you have a job and employment doesn't mean anything's guaranteed. Do you understand what I mean, though? Does that make sense? Like I have to see what the Pop the Balloon show looks like, but I don't really watch those kind of shows because I know that just they're saying a specific narrative. So right now it's spinning. I don't know what happened here. Let's see. Is it going to come out? I don't know what just happened, and I can't hear you, Turan. Can't because you chose to mute themselves. Oh, I think you muted yourself.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was in the garage. That's why I didn't want to like with the surround sound.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. But I was here. I was listening. Definitely. Shoot.
Your camera quality and everything is on point because TikTok.
We already talked to her.
Oh, no, she's like masculine.
Yeah, she's just talking about the TikTok and the manipulation. Hey, she's trying to wake people up. That's good too. But you just gotta look at everything, man, through a lens. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think it's Boricua.
Thank you.
Portraying an Egyptian.
The lens of truth. The lens of reasoning, understanding.
I don't have anything to say more. Good.
Welcome for the favorite.
What's going on?
What's up?
We're having a class. We're learning his language.
What's up, Villain Club?
What's his language?
Egyptian.
What? Okay. Do these males have a chance with dating?
Do they have a what?
Do they have a chance with dating with you? Like, do they have a chance with you or not?
Infatti sei molto grosso. Devi sapere questo.
I don't even think he's in the States. Are you in the States?
Huh?
Where are you at right now?
I meet you. Well, not know what is his name.
Yeah, everybody's coming.
What do you say?
The answer is no. They don't have a chance with you.
You don't have a chance.
The answer is no.
So,
it's Mr. Popo.
Listen.
How old? So to the lady, how old are you?
لو قلت مكانك أني أبعدك.
I'm not talking to you. How old are you, lady?
I'm 38.
يا عزي
So you're
إنكم لا
38.
تدانكم.
You have kids?
You don't have a chance with me. You know that.
You don't have kids?
I don't have a chance with you?
Yeah.
What the hell? You don't have a chance with me.
There you go. Tell him.
I respect you.
Tell him. You don't have a chance, dog. Log off.
Are you streaming on another channel?
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. It's fun doing it.
Oh, it's because somebody said that in the comment.
I don't care. Turan, any other thoughts?
Holding clothes right now, and it's long. Been holding clothes since I started the stream.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, welcome back.
You got a little bit of fuzziness.
Super good.
Yeah, what's up? So, what's up?
My mom called me. I was just helping my mom write,
So have you went on any dates with any Canadian men?
Right.
And how did that go?
I have a thing for Jamaican guys. No.
What's
Never.
wrong with Jamaican brothers?
Everything. Come on. Are you Jamaican?
I'm Guyanese and Canadian.
Okay.
But I have a lot of Jamaican, Trinidadian, Barbadian.
You know how the Jamaicans are. I don't need to describe them all slimy ass niggas.
You shouldn't disrespect Jamaican brothers like that. I can't tell you what to do.
I'm disrespecting them.
What did they do? What did they do?
Huh?
What did the Jamaican brothers do?
Wow. Well, first, I was like a ripe girl before coming into here, and I had no experience with guys. And the first ever experience, even sexual one that I had, was with a Jamaican guy. And this guy basically he used me, like completely used me.
He used you for the poom poom?
That, I was too naive to understand. Obviously now in retrospect, I realized what the fuck he was doing, but he was kind of trying to keep me close, but not close enough. He put me in this idea where it's just oh, it's only you that I care about. You're the closest to my heart, but I'm not serious right now. I want to focus on myself, on my career, but it was all bullshit.
You got to find a man that's serious about dating you. And how do you tell by that? By his speech. What do you have to do?
Fuck me up already, certified. Now I only like guys that are rude like that.
You only like guys that are rude?
Yeah, I went out with dates with guys who are so nice, they come correct and stuff, but I feel deterred by that. I find myself losing attraction, or just oh, why is this guy doing too much, or why is he trying so hard? I'm just a human.
So he opens the door for you, he pays for the dinner, and he talks to you without cussing and swearing. He's a gentleman. You don't want a gentleman?
No, that is fine. That is fine. For me, it's just like being with someone and then the whole day they're just so infatuated by you, like, oh my God, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever been with, or whatever. Like, I don't want to know that, like that's just, it's not a good look on the guys.
I mean, if he closes the deal with you and you're official, he compliments your beauty, I think that's okay.
We would never get there.
So you guys were dating each other, but he keeps saying like you're beautiful, like all the time.
No, like imagine you met a girl first date and she's going out with you and she's moving like she's never been with a guy like you in her life, like you're this reward, like it's in a way that's overbearing,
Okay.
Like, how would you react about someone that's overly obsessed with you? And you can clearly tell there's an imbalance. Like, okay, you're just starting to like them, but this person clearly is already in love.
I can see what you're saying, but I mean, everybody's interconnected on social media. So a text here, a call here, a hanging out here. I mean, everybody's gonna look kind of obsessed if you like the person, right?
That's true.
There needs to be a balance.
Oh yeah, I believe in balance for sure. Yeah.
I just, unfortunately or unluckily, I have not been able to find somebody where we're kind of on that same wavelength. It's either like I'm very invested in the guy, it's a slimy ass guy, he's not returning or reciprocating the energy, or it's just someone that clearly has not had vagina in a very long time.
Damn, you said he hasn't had box in a long time.
Yeah, I could tell, bro. Like, off of just the touch, and nigga is bricked up. Like, I've never seen a man get bricked up before off of a touch.
You mean he has, like, he's hard, like he has a boner?
Yes. Oh my God, there's so many situations where I would like hug a guy, and then I would back up, and then I'm just like, hey, yo, like, how do you think that makes
Yo. Men are horny out here, man. They looking.
That is a little bit extreme, don't you think? Imagine you're hugging a girl and she's dripping on the floor. Like, how? It's wild.
I feel you, but men want women. I mean, men are attracted to women. The transgender ideology is not that message is stupid, and that message is not for masculine men. So I can see why, he's hard, right? I can see it. I can see why.
Yeah, now you're trying to. Yeah. Like, depends on how nice they are after. Obviously, like that's something you can't really control. I'm not gonna sit here and judge someone too much for that.
That's it.
But
especially if you haven't touched a woman in a long time, and this is your chance to even actually touch a woman. Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, what a way to mess up yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Men have two heads, depending on which head they're going
to have one head, really. They have one head.
I have two heads.
It's all going down the same path.
But it's like the same with women, right? Like there's women that look at Instagram photos of men with the chiseled abs and think that that's actually all men, that all men should have that.
No, it's not that. There's the women that look at the men's bank accounts. That's the majority.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the women that fuck it up for us. The ones that are going in there expecting to just give up the boon, and that's it. You're able to just reap all the benefits from the man.
Yeah, I would think a manipulated man, like a weak man. Duran, you got a question for her? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is she single?
So are you single?
Where are you broadcasting me?
Well, I'm on YouTube right now. I have somebody I want to ask if you're single.
Not for you, stranger.
There you go. You said it.
I don't know you.
Tell her it's obvious because I
don't date people online.
He said it's obvious. Like that's obvious. But hey, if you want to come on the show and see what he looks like and engage with him, you can come on the show. I'm on YouTube right now.
even if he looks like a drop dead gorgeous ass man, I do not do online dating.
Oh, you don't do any online dating at all?
My whole purpose of being here is just for entertainment. You know, entertain the people and entertain myself. But I don't want to put it out there that this is something I could potentially be interested in.
But they also
So is that what you tell all the men that come over and watch you and everything like that? So you're not
Yes.
interested?
Never get your fucking hopes up. If that's not what you're looking for, then you can go find you a streamer that is. Not me. I literally have it in my profile that I don't like people.
Yeah, so she's not dating, bro. There's nothing you can do about that.
I'm dating, but you have to be here in Canada and you have to be handsome.
But he can travel to Canada.
No.
He can't travel to Canada? He's in America.
Long distance, I don't do that. That's inconvenient.
So he's
See,
gotta
look
be-
how many excuses she's
Like
putting
imagine
up.
you with a girl and you want to see her tomorrow. Like, oh, you're gonna have to wait a whole month so that the nigga can book a flight and whatever. Hell no.
But if it was the guy that she was interested in, she would have
I'm
excuses.
clingy
at
a
all.
little bit, you know.
No.
So he said if there was a guy that you were interested in, you would have no excuses at all. Well,
No. If I was interested in the guy, no, I would never be interested in a guy that is far away. Like that already, I would be thinking about that immediately.
you want somebody in Toronto.
Yeah, I want somebody close by or nearby.
Oh.
Not man, though. I don't like Toronto men.
So okay. What does that man have to look like? Does he have to be 6 feet tall?
I'm good with 5'10", 5'11", because I'm 5'5", so.
Okay. Does he have to be in shape? No bear. No
Because
bear.
I'm a little bit on the bigger side, you know. Like I'm not a skinty girl, so it's not gonna be cute if we're both big. So it has to be, yeah. So it looks nice to the people.
Okay, so a 6. So we'll go a 5'10" guy. He has to be in shape.
A little bit. Okay, 5'10", 5'11".
5'10", 5'11".
Honestly, 5'11" is the most ideal height. For
Okay,
me.
so 5'11". How much money does he have to make?
Huh?
How much money does he have to make, and do you care what his profession is?
Oh yeah, of course, has to be ambitious. You're crazy.
Like if he's an average guy working in a factory somewhere, would you date him?
And that's his end goal, and he's not planning on doing anything after that? No, I would never. I wouldn't even look his way.
Well, he said, well, yeah, he's not doing anything after that. Like that's his main source of income for now.
For now, yeah. But forever, no.
Okay, so what would you like the guy that you date? What would you like his profession to be? Because you can pick, or you get to pick this. A doctor, a lawyer, prosecutor, judge,
entrepreneur.
So a guy that's building a business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like ideally, I would like someone to be kind of having the similar interests to me, business-wise, so that we can build things together, you know, or at least support each other in that avenue. I'm not about the partnership, but I'm all about like encouraging each other, directing each other through the right path.
Do you want kids?
What's up with all these questions?
Because I'm just asking a question. We're having a conversation. Do you want kids?
Do you?
I already have a kid. I would like more.
Here we go. Here we go.
Is she in your life?
Yeah. Yes, she is. But do you want kids?
Were you planning on getting back with her? No. Yeah, of course I want kids, but I don't know. Actually. I don't know. Let me find somebody first, get along with them, and then see how the generation is at the time, if it can be helped. Having kids right now in this day and age in this world, it's scary.
Yeah, so you're not like you're open to having kids, but you primarily don't want to have kids.
Yeah, I'm open to having kids for sure. I do. I really want to have kids, but I would have to think about where I want to raise them.
Okay, so but I'm saying, like, we're doing the math, right? You have a man that is 5'11". He's an entrepreneur. Do you care what kind of car he drives?
No.
You don't care? So if he's driving, you know, a Volkswagen
Not an
Beetle,
ugly car.
huh?
Not an ugly car.
What's an ugly car?
A Jeep.
So if he's driving a Jeep, that's an ugly vehicle.
It's an expensive vehicle, yeah, but it's ugly.
Okay, so he's driving.
I like the guys that just drive regular. Like if he had a Toyota, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, so he's driving a Toyota. He's 5'11". He's an entrepreneur. Does he own his own house?
Right. If he's an entrepreneur, like, and he's advanced into the business, he better not be driving a Toyota.
Well, that's what he has. But that's what he has. He has the Toyota. I'm just saying, we're doing the math, right? He has the Toyota Camry. Okay, so he has a Toyota Camry, right? Do you care if he rents, has roommates? Do you care if he owns his own house? Do you care if, you know, the house that his family passed down to him, and now he's taking over that legacy, like the generational wealth?
That all doesn't matter.
So you don't care if he's an entrepreneur with roommates?
Yeah, if I'm like, let's say if I'm dating someone within my age bracket, obviously I'm not going to have the same expectations I would towards someone who was a little bit older. Like, I take that into account as well.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Okay. I'm 30.
Yeah, like I'm basically a baby, you know, and starting up my life, starting up my career and everything. So if I'm looking to be with someone on that same kind of page, and I'm not going to expect them to own all sorts of things or to fund everything. Relationship or partnership.
I feel you. But do you believe in iron sharpening iron? Like, we all should be making each other better? Like, I'm supposed to make you better. You're supposed to make me better?
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's a lot of homeless men in Toronto. Would you ever, that are 5'11", would you ever date one of them and build them up? Give them some ideas to start businesses?
Homeless man?
I mean, it's there. It's a possibility, right?
Depends.
Some of them are veterans. Some of them are veterans sleeping on the streets of Toronto.
Veterans, you know what the army does, you know what the armies here do. We don't support the armies.
So that's a number.
Oh, I mean, it depends on their circumstance, honestly. If it was a like, how are you homeless? How are you homeless? To get to being homeless, there's a lot of things that you have to do that are incorrect, you know. So that's a reflection of that person. If you're homeless in this country, it's very hard to do that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that you can do that you do correct, and it's out of your control. Voting for Justin Trudeau, that's kind of out of my control, right? Applying for jobs, and then you have applying for jobs, then you have immigrants applying for the same job, and they give the job to them. So now you can't find that job.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can't pay your bills. It's out of your control. Now you're sleeping on the streets of Toronto in a tent. This is something that happens.
That's a reflection of poor money management, man. There's so many things around it, especially we're going to look at the person, like look at the person's age. Like, again, it's all circumstances. I'm not going to just say yes, because given the circumstances of homeless people and the statistics and the interviews that was held with a lot of homeless people, it's a lot of corruption within that community itself. So I'm not going to just go to some random guy who has a history of committing crime and whatever their situation is, and accept them just because they want to change their life around, you know. No.
Okay.
Like, especially when I'm introducing a guy to my family, like, I want to give them the full rundown. Like, this is the life that they led, you know. I want someone who's kind of been raised like me, you know. I'm a sheltered person. I grew up with a silver spoon up my ass. So
so you basically had everything handed to you.
I basically had everything handed to me, yes.
Yeah, there's not a lot of men. I mean, there is, like the rich guys that's been born into a rich family. They've been handed a silver spoon, but I was never born. Me personally, I'm just speaking for myself. I was never born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Like my mom and dad are still married, which is great. They have generational wealth that they're willing to pass down to me. I think that's awesome. But I have to be a man and still build my own legacy and
absolutely,
and stuff like that, right? Because that might not be there. Who knows? But it's always good to build, right? straight and built.
Yeah, I mean, and that wealth. I mean, if it's generational wealth, then it's gonna stay for a long time.
Yep.
Use that, like make poor financial decisions, and then all that will go within a second.
No, that's I agree with that. Yep. So what about this guy right here? Would you ever give him a chance? I mean, he might. I mean, do you care what color the man? Oh, you would. You would give him a chance? He's the homie. Oh, he's the homie.
If I establish a connection with someone that is friendly,
Oh, yeah.
I will never sabotage it by considering a relationship, because relationships always lead to breakups. You know, like
Yeah, it can lead to heartache and doing all that. I respect.
I have respect.
I'm just a
for the
friend.
guy,
I'm
and I
just
want
here.
that person to be in my life for a long time. You know, so I'm not gonna jeopardize it by
No disrespect. No disrespect to you. He's the definition of a weak-minded male. He's the definition of a simp.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Not because he wears glasses, but because he's going to agree with everything that you say. He doesn't push back.
Oh, I'm just going to agree to everything she said.
I have
Really.
to push back on
The
it.
definition.
I'm a man.
No.
Let him talk.
No, the thing is, I'm agreeing with her because I agree with her because I think of her as a friend too. It's just because she's at home too. That doesn't mean shit. Okay, first of all. Second of all, I ain't being here. I'm just a friend. I'm just friendly with you. All right? All right.
Don't you feel like you just unfairly profiled Reek right there without having context on our relationship?
No, not really, because I do the research and he fits the profile of a simp. He fits.
Oh, and you fit the profile of
He fits the profile of a simp, the beta males, the weak-minded.
Oh, and you fit the profile of an alpha male, right?
He agrees with everything you say. He doesn't have a spine. He's spineless.
How?
How am I spineless when I'm literally calling you out on your bullshit, considering I'm just saying it? So I agree with her. So I'm not allowed to agree with people.
But call her out. Say something that you disagree that she said.
There's nothing that she was saying that was wrong. I
you.
agree with it.
MVP.
There wasn't. Oh my god.
MVP. MVP.
Yeah,
And you know what? He can record this and post this on his YouTube channel. With his
Super chat. Super chat.
I'm done now, man. Good conversation. I respect what she said. She's being honest. He ruined it. Yeah, he ruined it. You see, I'm not gonna agree with everything they say. I'm gonna look at your point of view and I'm gonna think what, okay, do I agree or don't? I'm gonna put up scenarios, hypotheticals, and we'll see where you stand with it. Nothing wrong with that. He comes in here saying that he don't do this. It's funny, man. Shout out to her, man. I think she's being honest when she says that stuff. So basically, you got to fit her in her framework for you to date her. And hey, she has a preference. Hey, that's fine. At least she's honest and open about her preference. I respect it. Turan, where'd you go, man? You kind of cut out. Oh, I think it's because of the sound and the noise. Okay, let's go into, so what do we got here? 143. We got some people streaming right now, or listening right now. We got 4 and 4, so I got 8 concurrents right now. So we got 4 on Rumble and 4 on YouTube. We have 3 on my Certified True TV MVP and 1 on Certified True TV. Should be Clip's channel, but the backup channel. So basic, yeah. So 8, 8. Hey, respect it, man. Sleeping on a dating streaming service. I mean, how is this helping women? I just want to know. How does this help a woman? This doesn't help women. This destroys women. This woman is sleeping. So put the phone up, press play, press live feature, and just sleep for the rest of the day. Oh, yeah. Ken Matt said the one that you were just talking to, she was talking about you behind your back. Really? Most likely. I believe so. Bro, I believe it. Ken Masters, I honestly believe it. That's how they do. They're not honest. They don't have honest people. Let's go see. What's up, Turan? Are you there, man?
Yeah.
Right.
Really bad connection right now. Sorry, bro.
Come on, bro.
No, bro. It's fine. I don't, Eric.
Sounds like the beta.
Yeah, you got like background noise right now. You have some background noise, family. You do. You have like a background noise going on.
How about now? I still got it.
A little bit, but not as bad. So what's up, man?
Damn. Word.
My
I
extension
actually
cord
like
does
that
not reach.
conversation. I think she was, I think
Wait, what does that
it's
mean?
just something when a
Are you want to
woman
join the live?
would
Is that a
feel
thing?
some sort of
Hold on.
like trigger if
Put my
she
views on the
feels
floor.
like she's getting attacked. Like, I don't know, but you wasn't making her feel any types of way. It's just that, it's just the way they are. They feel like, some kind of insecurity of some
That's
kind.
right. Yep. What's going on? Oh, let's see if we can. Yeah, what's going on? I said, what's going on? Yeah? How old are you? 18 on a dating app. Why is that? Can't get a man at 18?
What do you mean? How old are you?
I'm 35.
Mm.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Are you looking for
Why
a
are you asking so many questions? Like,
'Cause
I don't meet people in real life because I work all the time.
You don't meet people in real life?
I work.
Yeah, like outside of the internet because I work.
What do you do for work?
I work at Ulta.
I don't know what that is. What is that? A fast food joint?
It's a beauty store. I do hair and makeup.
Okay. And so you come on this app and do what?
Talk to people. Chill.
Talk to Sims.
What?
Have any of these weak-minded males gave you money off this app?
No.
That's a lie.
What do you mean?
What does top gifter mean?
I don't know. One dude just gave me a rose. I don't know what that even means.
Oh, so you don't know how this app works?
No. I just got it.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you how it works though. So you have a lot of weak men that are desperate. They're desperate to interact with women in the virtual world. They're very desperate to interact with women. So they come on this app and call women beautiful. They tell women and agree with everything that women say in their live features. But out in the real world, they're scared to death to even open their mouth to say hello to a woman. And they're jealous of men that actually have the charisma, take care of themselves, have common sense, have intelligence. They're afraid of those men. So they stay online being a simp and a beta male and promoting this degenerate culture. That's what they do. If you were going to sell your nudes to them, they'd buy it. But they think
I would not.
Huh?
I would not do that.
Good. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Good. Don't do it. It's a waste of time doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Because you know what these weak-minded men do? When you sell your nudes to them, they blackmail you. They blackmail you. And they say, well, I gave you money, you gave me your nudes, but I want more than just your nudes eventually. They don't say it right away, but eventually. And they try to harass you if they recognize you in real life. Only women, not men. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have fun knowing the truth, because the truth can never be considered disrespectful. So yeah, man, like I said, bro, I don't care what they say. Everything they say is not under the sun. Everything they say is over the sun.
Exactly. They lie.
This is because of DEI. This is because of all kinds of single cat ladies, single child.
There we go. Your example.
Right here. You want to play the good like baby? I'll do it. I go to X to find it.
You're a nut.
Hold on, I'll go to X to find it. Hold on, we got time tonight, bro.
Oh shit. Yo, this is crazy. Single cat lady.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not in the market though for a slave. Thanks anyway.
In the market.
But I do have the cutest damn kitten, right? She's funny.
Anyway, here's JD Vance's clip.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm the house type, right? So I'm good. And I don't typically let people in the box unless it's like somebody that's been on a bunch
you,
that
right?
like I know,
Guess what?
like knows my
She has
situation
a cat.
and isn't trying to like
Supposed to give her attention, but she's still on
show
a
their
dating
average sized anatomy or like
still on a dating app.
because people are very weird if it's not
People are
evident
very
already.
Future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake?
I love cats.
Basically saying is that
I mean, I love animals, period. I love all things. I won't kill a bug.
our corporate oligarchs by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they
I will
make.
catch it
And they want
and
to make
put
the
it
rest of
outside.
the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete
Wow.
Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And does it make any sense that we've turned our country over
Listen,
to people who don't really
the fact that you just said all of those words together in a sentence is very concerning. There ain't nothing he's right about except for a comfort
Really crazy,
couch,
right?
okay?
That clip is. I love that clip.
First of all. Second of all, I'm good. I'm good on a slave. I'm good
That's
on
a real clip.
massages. I'm not single. I'm in a wonderful, happy relationship.
Wow.
She's in a relationship with a cat.
We know this. Like, what? They lie. I swear they lie.
I know.
She just
They lie.
lied.
That's why they believe Kamala Harris. That's why they believe her narrative. She has no policies and they believe it. They eat that shit up.
Exactly. Wow. On a dating
Cheering-
app, but
They're cheering for something. They just say a little bit of something. They just clap. And
Tony,
thank
it's,
you.
you say send me chat.
oh,
What?
I don't know what she said, man. I have no idea, bro.
Stupid.
It's just-
Delusional.
Oh, man.
Delusional.
Oh, she turned over. Look. She turned over from her position.
Oh my god, man. This is what I'm saying.
What's
That's
crazy?
exactly what I'm saying. I'm telling you.
What's up?
This is the new world now, man. There's nothing you can do about that. They want to lie to you and say that things have changed and stuff like that, but how much has they changed?
No, like I remember.
Hold on, I gotta.
Mike, welcome. How are you doing?
Told you, man.
Oh, I
digital,
remember this
AJ,
part.
how are you doing?
digital prostitution. That's all you gotta know.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I love you.
Look, he has no photo.
I'm doing good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah. When
Weak men,
you said he has no photo, oh my god.
weak men create hard times, Turan. I blame them.
Exactly. He has no photo. And she's still giving him communication with no photo. How does that make any sense? I don't understand this. What?
It doesn't make sense. That's the point. They want to radicalize men. That's why they're saying this over and over again to prove the point.
Oh
right?
my
You
god.
think that you need to be perfect to date them. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Right. Exactly.
You got to be a perfect person to date them.
Have what?
That shit is
Joe,
weird.
you have that, what's
The gift that God gave them, they were born a female. That's it.
Wow.
And they know men want them, so they're maximizing men's desirability of wanting to be with a woman. That's all they're doing. It's very manipulative. That's what they're doing. They just manipulate. Not all women do this, but a high majority.
Right. High majority.
Yeah, we already talked to this woman. We've been out sitting here all day.
Laying in bed.
Yeah, laying down doing nothing.
Laying down doing nothing on the dating app.
If you ask them, hey, did you go to the gym today?
No. If they know what a gym is.
But the guy they call names to, he puts the work in.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Exactly.
When I walk through the gym, they go like this. Because they know they don't want none of those issues in real life. I might be sitting down. But guess what? In real life, it's a total different ballgame.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. That's the point.
Don't let them lie to you, man. I say don't let them lie to you completely.
Right.
So I'm just gonna click on a bunch of profiles and see what we get. Like, this is not how, like, bro, there's no profile.
No profile.
What? That's two. Man.
What?
It's crazy.
An empty chair.
Yeah, an empty chair.
And they're still talking to the chair, bro. This is insane. Bro, this is insane. This is insane. I can't.
They will still talk to the chair.
They still talk to the chair, bro. I swear.
Oh my god.
This is what I'm saying.
This woman looks like a nigga. What is this, man?
Hey. Kanan.
Her hand.
Kanan. Whatever you.
Okay, I'm looking for a good debate, bro. Let's try to get the good debates.
This happened.
Right. Let's try this.
What's going on?
Hey, someone jacked off in the box just a few minutes ago, and you know.
Oh, that's what you surround yourself with. Weak men.
Wankers.
No, you should say this with me. Weak men create hard times. Go ahead, say that.
Weak men create hard times.
Yeah, so I think you should not express yourself to weak men on this app in real life.
Well, how do you suppose I not express myself to weak men if there are weak men all around?
Sip through the weak men off this app. Very simple. If they're not coming on camera and actually talking to you genuinely, don't talk to them. Don't waste time.
Well, I didn't talk. I mean, we went to go kick them.
We
went to go kick them out. I just couldn't do it fast enough. Hey, Omar.
Oh shit, you couldn't do it fast enough. That sucks for them, don't it? Not for me.
It did.
Yep, not for me. But let's find out though.
And I didn't choose it. Yeah, I do choose to have this. I do choose to have the date box on right now.
So, how old are you?
If you had to take a guess, how old would you think I am?
19.
Really?
19?
I'm 42.
42. Do you have kids?
Whoa.
So you have kids. Right now, would you like to get married?
No, I've been married. I am divorced, and marriage is not for me.
You have a cat?
I have 3 of them.
We knew it.
Who do you think is a better candidate, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
And neither one.
So not even Kamala Harris.
Not even Kamala Harris.
Why don't you like Donald Trump?
Why don't I like Donald Trump? He's a pretty savvy businessman, but he is uncouth and not well spoken. He's not a good representation of his country. However, most people in this country are not good representatives of this country. So
what has Donald Trump done that makes him not a good representation of America? When he says when he says make America great again.
I mean, you could say anything that you want to say, but you have to be about it, you know. I find it very interesting. Now, I don't get political in my stream, so this is probably all I'm going to say about it, and it's not really political, but it's just really mind-boggling that anybody, and now this speaks for anybody and not just him, but anybody, hey, Ethan, what's up? Anybody can be convicted of crimes and still run for president. It's just like mind-boggling. Now, mind you, I voted for Trump the first time around.
Okay.
Right. So I also think Biden sucks, and what he's done, you know, his term has been detrimental to our country.
I agree.
I think this
agree. I agree.
Two-party system that we have is detrimental to our country. So
I agree with that too.
Yeah. But and the reality of it is, you know, our country, like just the people in it right now, like the president that we choose is just a figurehead.
I agree. Yep.
It's just a figurehead. They're not the ones who are really running it, regardless.
So this is why Donald Trump said, if you elect me, I will drain the swamp, and get rid of the deep state as best way I can, because there's a swamp in Washington. So I think Donald Trump would be a better candidate because he's actually speaking on the fact of how corrupt the system is.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me, though. That's just my own opinion. I think Kamala Harris is not a black woman. I think she's an Indian woman playing the trans black card. She's a chameleon. She's only black when it's time for her to be elected. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Just think about it, bro. There's no.
I'm going on some weird 1 minute long debates here.
Yeah, I think Kamala Harris is very dangerous. I do think she's dangerous. More dangerous. More. Yeah, I think she's very dangerous. More dangerous than Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You think I'm wrong for saying that?
No, I don't think you're wrong for saying that. I'm really disappointed that she ended up. Disappointed is the wrong word. She's the candidate that we have. I feel like it was almost done on purpose.
Well, it was a coup. I believe it was a coup. She was selected, not elected. She was installed. They didn't have any primaries, and they just slid her right in. And that is literally a threat to democracy. That is not democratic at all. I know this. I'm telling people online to know this. And I think we're facing communism right now. That's it.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you, but I am sticking with my streams don't get political. But I'll leave with this thought. This made me laugh today. My friend Drew on Facebook, you know how on Christmas, if you wait too long to buy an item, you end up just taking whatever 7-Eleven has available. Kamala Harris is the candidate version of that. That made me laugh today.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. So, what do you think about the men like off this app? Do you think they're weak, or do you think they're strong men?
Off this, I haven't really met anybody off the app. I haven't used it for dating. I've used it for streaming.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you stream and talk to them, do they come across as weak, or do they come across as strong?
We've been, so in my comments here, Tactical, he's been one of my best friends. So I came from POF. We both came from POF. Obviously, it's shutting down. He's been one of my best friends. We talk off the app.
Wait. POF is shutting down?
The streaming side, yeah.
Thank you.
What?
I was probably the reasons why they're shutting that down.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because I come on here and I destroy their narrative. Man. So, during 2020 and 2021, I was the first guy to go on Plenty of Fish and call out the people that stream on that app especially women, call out their bullshit that they're not really dating. They just want to use men for profit.
Interesting. Thanks for the favor, John.
And so now they're shutting down, and I think it's funny. It actually gives me a good feeling inside that you
They're
said
shutting
that.
down because they went bankrupt. The streaming side went bankrupt.
It makes me feel good inside. I made them go Turan. I made them go bankrupt because I called out their bullshit on a daily basis.
Thank you.
And men have said, you know what? Men have said, you know what? Why should I give them money online if they're not going to see me in real life?
Like Slug Lord.
So either way, they're going bankrupt. But yeah, I mean, like the people that I've met and like rocked with, they've been pretty awesome. You know, there's a lot of people who are crazy, but that goes with anywhere.
Slug Lord.
They're crazy and weak and dumb, but it's pretty easy. Shake.
Did you know a man off of I think it's Hinge and Tinder was meeting women off of dating apps, drugging them and having sex with them, violating them? That's the kind of people they have on their servers?
That happens everywhere.
I mean, yeah, especially online, but
I mean, it's not acceptable, obviously, but that's the kind of stuff, unfortunately, we need to be really vigilant about.
So why aren't more women calling it out? Why do I have to call it out?
We call it out all the time. I mean, this is why, we have to call it out. Women have to walk like we are told, and we know that we can't walk with headphones. We have to have weapons. We have to have mace. We have to be like super aware of our surroundings. This is why, we get pissed if men catcall. We get, if a man tells us to smile, we're all super in our feelings about it. Like, this is the shit that we go through.
Masculine, exactly.
Like that is for reasons, stuff like this, and why, men are like, why are women always like this? Right. And it's because of shit like that,
I think women are like that because they are so used to dealing with niggas that ain't shit, fuck boys, weak men, that when a real man actually gets out in front and says, you know what, I think here's some different ideas and different opinions on dating and the culture that we have in our societies, right? They call them names. They shut that person down. How's that even? They don't even want to hear the truth.
Well,
so women surround themselves with those kind of caliber men. Yeah. So now they have to walk the streets, being on their P's and Q's, but being afraid because they don't know who's lurking around the corner. And it's happening too, by the way. So you're right about that.
Yeah. And it is happening, but right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the government confuses women and say, there's more than two genders. That men should compete in men's sport. Sorry, that men should compete in women's sports. That transgender reconstruction surgery for minors, that's okay. And everybody thinks that there's no backlash between this.
Well, I think we're taking a whole different turn here, and we're kind of going back to the political stuff.
Because all of it is political. The gender war between men and women is political. That's why more men will vote for Donald Trump than a Democrat party. Women vote Democrat. 72% of women vote Democrat. In Canada, where I'm at, more men disapprove of Justin Trudeau than more women. More women approve of Justin Trudeau. From all the history, from all they approve of Justin Trudeau. And I think it's funny. So anyway, I digress. Doesn't matter. I just want to put that point out there.
Well, that was a good call, though.
She didn't want to talk about politics. She just wanted to.
If I don't show, that must mean I'm
right.
Look at this chicken.
Perfect example once again.
Did you? Honestly, I love. Woo woo woo. Hey, don't the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
So, bro, Now, do you believe
Yeah.
me? Violence is on the menu.
Now we back.
Of course I do. I've been.
That's why everybody in 2020 started to buy up all the guns.
Wow. Ain't that some shit?
Sexy chocolate.
Violence is on the menu.
Mhm.
And you know what? You know what else is crazy? When this rioting starts happening, when the rioting starts happening in America, women are going to start running to protective men.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
they're going to
true.
start running. They're going to start running to men. So just wait till the rioting starts happening. You want me to go to the UK? I'll show you. Let's go. I'll show you.
Right.
So trust me, it's gonna
Crazy.
go down. It's gonna go down. Huh? They're just going around kicking people in the face.
That's
and
crazy.
Huh? What are you? Okay, all right. This is what they're doing. Attacking someone on different color of skin. All right. Okay. Well, what about this guy?
You Muslim terrorist bastard!
Oh, don't worry, it's happening. It's already happening. So when it starts happening, because people resort to crime because they don't have any money and they're hungry, they're going to be begging. They're going to be begging. Trust me. Fine.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, don't worry,
That's what it is.
Here's some more for you.
Fuck off! Get them out! Get the fuckers! Smash that shit to Get that shit on us! Get fucked off!
When it starts
Thank you.
happening.
Come again.
So I was listening to a really great podcast. I want you guys to see this part. He breaks it down. Second. Take this down. And so what are you going to do, Terez, when the rioting starts happening? I'm just asking.
Shoot. I am honestly me. I'm definitely trying to stock up as much as possible. Like you said, I want to stock up on food, stock up on even weapons if I have to. You know?
You might just get the great equalizer and stock up on ammo.
Up on ammo, right? Exactly. Like it is going to be a war.
Yep,
War. You know, I gotta be prepared.
Yes.
I ain't got family. I just got myself. I don't even have a mate that I thought was. And yo, I saw her. I was, being a little nosy.
Hold on. But we'll get to that. Hold on.
Not a national story.
Right.
This was back during the.
I just want to let the guy break it down right quick, and then you can tell us.
Yeah, no problem.
You can tell that people are not in a good place, and the transfer of power is the easiest place where things get really bad because it involves one side being willing to give up authority to the other side. And when social trust has gotten too low, that's just not going to happen. You can look at like any African country where when one tribe has to give power to the other tribe, that's when war starts. And so the Republicans and the Democrats have disputed the results of the last two elections. So that's not going to stop anytime soon. A Democrat senator recently said that they would try to use the 14th Amendment to throw out the results of the 2024 election if the Republicans won, which is horrifying. And I imagine, I don't know if Trump has said this, I think he probably has, that he doesn't trust the results of the election if the left wins. So for both sides, they don't trust the other side to count the votes correctly. And I don't blame them, because if you know that the other side already is going to say that you didn't count votes fairly, that means you actually have zero incentive to count votes fairly. Exactly. If you think the other side's going to criticize you either way, just go for it. And so I don't trust the result of this election either. And so what that means is that both sides have plausible deniability and And so I don't think we're going to get out of this level of blood. And I have like a
There you
friend
go.
who
You heard it,
I
right?
have multiple friends that study
Wow.
You hear what he said?
and they run
That's
an interesting
crazy.
company which is
There
based
you
on
go.
using
You
an
see
AI
that?
to analyze the
There
word
we
used
go.
in
There we go.
online to figure out the emotions of the internet at any given time. And they've basically both told me that the internet's become completely sociopathic in the last year. And you could throw that evidence out if you'd like, but there's just I mean, the way I see things is that once dominoes start to fall in quick succession, then what happens is that you're going to have a conflict because
That's
let's
it.
say you have 15
Wow.
dominoes. When 4 of them fall at once, that means they're going to keep falling. If one
That's
domino
it.
falls and then the next one doesn't, it's not going to
Domino
happen.
effect.
And so for most historic conflicts, there's this underlying bubbling brew, and then it gets triggered by some event. So there are 15 places World War I could have started. There were a bunch of places where the last American Civil War could have started, but it happens to be Fort Sumter and Bosnia. And so we have this underlying brew that means we have to have a war. The question is what's going to start it. The election is so close. I think that
Right.
has to be it. So that's number one. Number two is a budget issue, where if you look at the English Civil War, the French Revolution, the French crisis in the 1500s, and the French crisis and the Black Death, they're all caused by budget issues. For the historic crises, because there's a computer model that I've been using to predict that America will have the Civil War, with said computer model, the most likely cause of anything is budget issues. And this is something we really need to talk about as a society, but we haven't, is that we have an insane amount of debt where it took us 250 years to hit the amount of debt we had in 2014, and we've doubled that in the last decade.
Salute to this brother. He's
Wow.
correct. He's correct.
He's speaking really quick.
Smart. He's intelligent. This is Mac.
Yeah.
I want to get his channel right. Check out his
What's
channel.
his name?
His name is Matthew Cox.
Okay.
Yeah, it came up as a recommended video. Salute to him.
wow.
He'll probably see that I use some of it, so whatever. But
Right.
this guy knows what it's talking about. This is what I'm saying. So when it starts happening, the same ones that said, "Oh, this couldn't happen," "Oh,
Yeah.
this is not real,"
Yeah.
they're gonna be fighting over a can of beans in the Walmart parking lot when that point happens.
Word.
Now go ahead, bro. What was you have?
That's crazy, bro. Right. Well, I was saying, I was being a little nosy, trying to, see what the girl was up to, right? And there's this website called Smule. I don't know if you know anything about Smule, but it's
Smule?
like it's like a karaoke kind of app where people sing and, do karaoke around the world. So she posted a video of her singing, right?
Okay.
And you know how people look high, like they have a lot of darkness around their eyes?
Yeah.
So I was looking and she looked like she smoked heavily. Okay? Like heavily. And
Okay.
I'm like, wow, she looked like she's suffering. You know?
Most of them do. Most of them do. You can't change that. You can simp to her. You can simp to her and go give her all your money. That's not going to change her. Her mindset. Her mindset. It's going to be up to the men, the strong men, to change the culture.
Right.
This is why I come and do these streams to help to show you something different.
That's right.
Right.
Oh,
But
I like it.
She believes a lie, so she's going to get high on her own supplies and just do whatever. Because in this country, in the West, men are second-class citizens to women. Women are first-class citizens. That's why the government is easy. That's why the government can control them so easy.
Right. Absolutely right.
That's it, man. They're going to smoke. They're going to be high out of their mind, and nothing will change.
Nope.
Nothing. Oh well.
Now I'll tell you right now, any of my exes that I've I don't go look at their socials. I don't give a fuck. Once it's done, it's done. I'm not going to go over to your Instagram to see what you're doing because I don't care. I'm not going to go over to your Facebook to see what you're doing because I don't care. We had our time, whatever time we had. Have a nice day. Simple.
Have a nice day.
Simple, bro. You can go over and look at what she's doing. You can go over and look. I'm not going to do it. None of my exes. They come over to look and see what I do. What I'm doing, where I'm at.
Nah.
But you go over and you go listen to what, right there, you go over to see what she's doing. Why do you care what she's doing when you're not with her anymore?
Right.
No,
you're right.
Why do you care what she's doing when she's no longer with you?
I know, bro. I'm just nosy like that. I don't know, man.
I get it. But these are the impulsive things that you need to like be aware of, right? Like your impulsiveness, like any man's impulsiveness. That's just like even my impulsiveness, right? Right. Like you got to be aware of that stuff. Me personally, I don't go over and look at my exes. I've never done that.
Right.
I block you, I delete you, and then have a nice day.
Right. Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day. What do you want me to do? I told you I'm not willing to bend the knee for women that don't appreciate me. I'm just not willing to do it.
Exactly.
You know? So, like I said, I don't know why you went over to go and look and see what she's doing. She never gave you sex. She never gave you anything. But yet you still go over and go see what she's doing? Bro, I would never be in your position. Never. I would never be in your position. Never. I would never do it. I would never, ever, like, you didn't give me any sex. You lied to me about what you were really looking for. But you want me to beg for you, bend the knee, and go over and see what you're doing. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. But what you do, show me that it's better than you being with me. And if you haven't done that yet, then you fail.
True that.
But hey, do what you want, bro. You're sentient. Go do what you want to do. I can only speak for me.
Right. No, you're right.
I'm not right. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking for me, what I would do. I wouldn't do it.
Of course.
Like, I'm just telling you, I would not do it. Why should I go over and do that? Like, we're in a relationship. But then again, when I think about it, you weren't even in a relationship with her anyway. And it's not my business to even speak on what you do in your relationship or not. You call in, you ask me what my thoughts are, and I give you my opinions. That's it.
Right. And I respect that.
My opinion is you weren't even in a relationship with the girl. She was using you for money and resource. So now when it's over, she goes on to the next dick that's going to give her money and resource. That's nothing. That's no skill. What skill is that?
Nothing. Exactly.
It's no skill. What skill is that? You know, you go work and she takes your money, gives you no sex, you get nothing. You're a second-class citizen, and you're a second-class citizen in the relationship.
Right.
Just accept the bare minimum of the barrel, or just accept the bare barrel. Just accept nothing. She'll date you if you accept nothing. She'll date you if you don't have a spine. They're attracted to men that are weak. Clearly, that's what the math shows.
Right. Damn. That's true.
So, you know, bro, I don't know what else to tell you, man. You have decisions that you have to make. If you want to go over and look and see what she's doing, have fun doing it, bro. I would never do it. No exes.
It's hard to say that I'd rather stay away.
Man.
Now, let me ask you, like, why would you go over and look at
What'd you say, bro?
I said, why would you go over and look at what she's doing anyway? Why do you care what she's doing? Didn't she break up with you?
Yeah.
So why go over and look at what she's doing? Why do you care?
Man, you right, bro.
No, it's not. Bro, you keep saying you right. No, I want to be wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. It's okay if you say no.
You're not wrong.
This is actually what I believe.
Yeah. Nah, I shouldn't be doing that. That's immature, man.
Right? Like, dude, just because the trendy thing is for a man to bend the knee to masculine women doesn't mean you have to subscribe to it.
Right.
Like you have to draw a line in the sand and say, okay, you know what? I'm for this. You know what? I'm for that. Or no, I'm not for this. I've already drew a line in the sand years ago to say what I'm for and what I'm not.
True that. You're absolutely right, bro.
You know, so bro, I don't know why. Bro, I'm not you. I can only be me.
No, I want to be me
Right?
too.
Like,
I want to
I
be
was
real.
feeling like for example, I was dealing with this chick. You know, we were hanging out, we were doing our thing. I got boxed. Okay, fine. She was having fun, whatever. And then she said something and was like, "Oh, you know, you might need to find someone that's a little bit closer in your neighborhood." I said, "Okay, cool." And I blocked her and I moved on. Nothing. It's whatever. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
Right. It is. You're right.
So that's it, bro. You block, you move on, and off you go.
Right. Dang, that's
Dragon Lee said something. He said the problem with Turan is that he worship you. He doesn't worship me, and he listened to everything you say. I mean, he listened to some things I say, and he don't think for himself as a man. That's what Dragon Lee said. Respond to him. Floor's yours.
Well, that's not true. You don't even know me in real life, dog.
There you
You
go.
know, I might have went through an emotional period where I did give my all, and I should have saw those red flags in the beginning. But my mistake was that I led so much with my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I love hard, you know, and I don't mean to be on the consolation bullshit, whatever, but, you know, I guess Pisces are lovers, but I don't even care about that. I'm just a lover. So I gave her that love. I didn't have much like materialistic things to give her, but I did give her, you know, attention, my listening, you know, and undivided attention. I gave her that, and you know, she still went out there for more. So, you know, I couldn't do as much as I did. You know what I'm saying? She did what she wanted to do.
But you're not the only one. This happens on a regular basis. This is why so many men today are single.
Right.
No, you're not the only one. It's not like, oh, you're the only man in the world that no, this happens. That's why they come over and listen. Because they want to see what I'm saying to you on my perspective of what had happened. That's it.
Exactly.
It happened. But but be thankful and be gracious that you didn't marry this woman and you didn't get her pregnant, because she would take your kid from you. She would probably divorce you. You want to see? You want me to go over the divorce with Jeezy? Because I don't want to do it, but I'll do it.
Oh, I know. Yup, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yup. The story. Damn,
Put it
what's
up.
that girl's name?
Jeannie Mai. I'll put it up one more
Jeannie
time.
Mai. Yeah, I was wondering. I said, wait a minute.
There you go.
Damn.
That his estranged wife, Jeannie Ma, wanted a second child in new court documents. I didn't even know this, so that's something new. The latest document.
New information?
Yeah. Shortly after Mai accused Jeezy of domestic violence and child neglect in a separate court filing. It said Jeezy has alleged in new court documents that his estranged wife, Jeannie Ma, wanted a second child and claims that she contacted their doctor about pursuing IVF after he told her he planned to file for divorce. I don't know, right? So, bro, if you're Jeezy, divorce is still on the menu. If you're young Jeezy, think of what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He had to file for the, like, you know, they both filed, whatever it is. But it was still on the menu, bro.
That's crazy.
So come
I'm
on, man.
surprised.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, that's true.
They both got money. Both got
Both
money,
got money.
and still there's divorce on the table.
Yup. That's what it is. They both got money. He got money. She got money. And everything that Jeezy is in the man, because he from the street hood. He's like he's like the image of what women do want, but
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? Dragon Lee says it seems like Turan is scared of you. He's not. Turan is I would call Turan a young bull. He's my number one supporter. Why would my number one supporter be scared of me? That's crazy.
Okay.
He said, what you would do to him, terrify him. And so, well, no, actually, that's just, now you're just trolling. Turan calls in all the time. We have real conversations that you guys like and listen to. So, I don't know. This is what he's saying. I don't know. Turan is number one supporter. He's donated before. And actually, Primo has donated as well. So, shout out to Primo, too.
Right.
So, this, people call in having a conversation. We're having a podcast. We're having a podcast conversation. I have my perspective. Turan has his perspective. We agree to disagree. It's nothing.
Thank you. Like, it's so weird. Like, I may have not agreed on everything, but there's a reason why I've been on this channel for 4 years with you. And I've never been in anybody else's stream as long as I have with you. So,
There you go. Turan, read that one.
Hold on, I'm about to read. Jeezy disturbed by Jenny Ma's manipulation and deceit tactics as he submits bombshell evidence that ex-wife allegedly faked abuse claim.
Hey.
What?
Jeez, it will fake abuse.
Fake abuse now? Wow.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Jeezy and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Jeannie Moscatelli's divorce filings are getting messier by the minute. It said the latest amounts continue to surface. He said Ma is accused. Okay, Jeezy appears to acknowledge responsibility for harm he allegedly inflicted on her. I don't know, but bro, this is all messed up.
That's what's up, man.
So,
damn.
So
Like, I don't know.
If you get a woman like her, I mean, it's still a probability of divorce, bro. You're not immune because you get a woman. You're not immune to divorce. You're not immune to it. No man is. Let me tell you this right now. No man in this country is immune to divorce. They're not immune to it.
Right.
You could have the influence. You could have the status. You could have the money. You could have the cars. You could have the jewelry. You could have everything that they say a man should have. You're not immune to divorce. That's one of the reasons why I haven't got married.
Wow, really?
You're not immune to it, bro.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
You're not immune to it, man.
Right. And I know you're like a top tier man, and it's like, you've been in a relationship, so you would know about this. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't.
I've been in plenty. Some were good, some were bad. But you pick your ball, you pull yourself up and you say, you know what? I know what I want in a wife. I know what I want in a partner, a life partner. And until I find the right person, so when they say the right man, I get what they're saying. Until you find that person, then and that person you got to date someone with the same values and morals, right? Because if they're pro-abortion and you're not, it's going to be a conflict.
Thank you.
Umar Johnson even said that.
Wow. No, he's right. No, because that's why I said now I got to vet every woman I meet. Like, I gotta have, just like them, they want to have whatever they want in a man, whatever. I gotta have standards on what I want, and I gotta put them down on the table and say, yo, do you want this or do you not want this? I gotta be straight up, because I didn't do that first. I just said, oh, okay, the first person I'm gonna see, I'm gonna, like. and that was my mistake. So now I know the second time I'm gonna be real with you, straight up.
You know, Shannon Sharp is single.
Who?
The Shannon Sharp. You don't know? Club Station.
Shannon.
Uncle.
No, I don't know.
Bro, a lot of black men are single, bro. A lot of men are single.
Yeah, men, like actual men. Like I'm telling you, when I show you the show Papa Balloon, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. They're well to do, like got jobs, this and that, and the women be popping on them like for the stupidest of things. And I'm like, wow, really? Because he's that short? What?
Yeah,
I feel bad.
because I blame Hollywood and I blame the government for inflating these women's ego. That's what I blame. Yeah, I mean, this is what it is.
Yeah, that's the episode I saw. Yeah.
So when it comes to your cat, only Whiskas can make them go.
What's that?
Look at the type of woman. I'm so glad you're gonna see this because you gotta see it. This type of video, you gonna know instantly. You're gonna say who looks, and then who, doesn't.
Yeah, let's
You
take
know
a
what
look.
I'm saying?
We got the advertising, but yeah, subscribe to the channel, man, because we got viewership over here, man. We got we got some. Oh, this is the show here.
Yeah.
You said he got physical. So, what's one thing that you did wrong in that relationship?
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Scott.
Scott, how old are you?
Look how tall this guy
32.
is.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a truck driver, and I'm living in Houston right now.
Okay, very nice.
Okay.
Nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Okay, how many? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 10.
Play video games. I normally have
pop video game pop.
That means she's not interested, right?
Right.
Work pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, playing video games.
Got it. All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Understanding, kind, a lady that's like a real. Because we all not perfect, so hey, if you're real, I'm real. We can talk, we can understand each other, and
that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
You
didn't even
not
have to
real.
say
much. I want to say, it's not real.
Okay. All right. You're a simple guy.
Yeah.
Not too much.
They getting ready to pop. See, boom,
Right.
boom.
So we get a few pop.
So because he's a simple guy, he's an average man, he's a truck driver. They pop and they balloon.
Real. Because we all not perfect, so hey, if you're real, I'm real. We can talk, we can understand each other, and that's it.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
No,
I can line you up, you know.
Hey.
Into popping your balloon.
It was just the hair for me.
So because the man got, he got an old line. His hair's a little bit whatever. So what? Physical appearance. Women hold the beauty standards in this country. So they're trying to put every man through that same frame that men put them through the same frame up with their beauty.
There you go.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What's wrong with his hair?
And he got
I don't know,
nobody.
it just doesn't look
I
done.
don't think.
The hairline, I just like somebody who looks clean, very, put together.
How is he not clean? He is clean.
Thank you.
So
Right?
she's basically calling him homeless.
Wow.
And I feel like you got to compliment me as well. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah,
Don't
she
do me
my
like
type.
that.
Yeah, nah, she.
You hesitated a bit. Why'd you hesitate?
Because the answer is no.
Thank you.
Because what I said,
No,
I can
not
line
at
you
all.
up,
Hey,
No, I don't want you lining me up. I don't even want you touching me after you make that immature comment. Just saying.
Thank you. There you go.
nah, she was my type.
Okay.
No, she's not.
All right. Thank you. Let's go on to our next lady. Your name and
She
age.
ain't got the
Hi, I'm
the
Zola
natural.
Stone and I'm 31.
And Zola, what do
She
you
was
do?
the most
I'm a
insecure one
recording
on the
artist
group.
and
The
a
most
traveling
insecure.
exotic
The most
dancer.
insecure one.
So
I'm not dating, bro. I'm not dating dancing. I'll have fun with them, but I'm not dating.
the truck driving
you.
doesn't bother me at all. So why'd you end up popping your
Okay, there you
balloon? No, I love the cross
Right.
on your neck. You know, got faith right here.
I saw that.
It's just you're in Houston, I'm in LA, and I really don't want to do long distance anymore.
I got you.
Didn't that woman just say that I just talked to?
There you go. You see what I'm saying, bro? This is what I'm saying. Everything. This is why I like this show. This one, she does it the best because, you know, you going to see how the nature is put out. And like I said, all of them, some of them got matches. And she usually does like catch-ups to see, you know, how both of them talk, got to know each other. And usually they don't, you know, build anything. It's just nothing. So I just wanted to show you, you know, what it was like because, like I said, I want to be part of a mixer to see if there's any difference because, you know, me, I'm not that bad looking. I'm not that bad of a person. It's just that when it comes to social things, I'm a little bit, you know, standoffish, a little bit. So it's
Nothing
making
wrong with that.
me, you know what I'm saying? Now this guy was a troll. That guy with the wig, I don't know if he had a wig or not, but this guy was hella funny. That guy, oh my gosh, bro, they clowned him. I don't know if he was being a troll or not, but you know, they're
Let's see.
gonna review. Yeah.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, this dude.
In the long run, I want to like live abroad, so possibly buy properties in Asia, Mexico.
He got a match.
Invest in businesses.
He actually got a
I kind of want to.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't know. That's the vibe I get. Like, you want it classy, clean. And
See how they say?
I'm also a traveling exotic dancer, so
Okay.
probably not
Exotic
gonna like
dancer.
that.
All right, all right. I feel you on that. I get that.
Yeah, like I don't know. Okay. So yeah, you got the creative there, and I'm super creative, but I might be too wild.
Okay.
All right. So I know before you were like, yeah, I like the tattoos, all that. So is she someone that's your type?
Everything's cool. The last part, yeah, I think I'm cool. I'm good on that. No judgment though, but
No, I get it. Thank you. Intuition.
Pop.
Let's go over here. Your name and
Because
age.
of what she said.
Briante, 27.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I have a beautiful son. So,
Mhm.
no, thank you.
I didn't even know she had a kid, bro.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
yeah, she definitely would be my type. She's very attractive.
She was actually attractive.
Yeah, I like the color of the dress
You
and
are
everything.
very, yeah, it's just, yeah, my son is everything to me.
How old's your son?
Oh man, we're in this serious problems, man, in society, man.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Really, that's kind of like in the forefront, and of course, meet someone that I could kind of establish a relationship with and start a family. Yeah.
Okay. What would that look like in the midst of all that? Because that seems like that's a lot for.
I don't think it's too much. I think you're going to work and just, money comes in time. So you can allocate finances and just do what you need to do.
That's
and then
it.
meet that person and kind of build upon that and get to know them and, go in the right direction that, hopefully you both are on the same page. So
That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it.
That's it. See how it works? He's right. Yo, bro, we're in a bad position, man. I told you, man. It doesn't matter. You could be perfect. They're not going to date you unless you're a millionaire. And if you're a millionaire, if you're a millionaire and you're driving the fancy stuff, you got the social media accolades, if you want to call it. You might have a chance. Your fitness gives you an up, right? Like it gives you an up with your fitness. But how did dating become so complicated? It never used to be this complicated. You tell me, bro.
Well, this is why I say, bro, I know I gotta upgrade myself. I gotta do things. Like I got completely distracted by a woman that didn't give any care, which I thought we were on the same wavelength when it came to building up, because we were both in that kind of like stage of building in a way. So, I always believed in soulmate and helpmate. One kind of like complements the other. So that's what we really had in common. But then it came to a point, like I said, she had more baggage than I did emotionally. So, at that point, it was like a hit or miss. And plus, with the finance and things like that, I wasn't even making much, but I still worked.
Forget about her, bro. Move on.
Right. Yep.
Forget about her, bro. Move on.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Here's that woman. Yeah, forget about her and move on, bro. Set your sights on women that don't. Set your sights on women that give you the opposite of what that female gave you. But that's going to be hard, bro. Trust me. It's going to be a hard task. It's not impossible. It's probable, but it's going to be a hard task. So they got this video of this woman smiling. They got her, this is her TikTok. They said Kelsey Pollard. So, bro, you just gotta move on from her, man. When I have conversations, bro, I don't be thinking about my exes or what we could have had. Women lie, men lie too. Oh, I don't know this woman's name, but you should move on and you should set your sights on something else. Unless you can just keep doing the same thing. I don't believe in that. I don't. No, I don't. See how you think. I want to understand how you think, and I want you to understand how I think. That's all. That's all it is.
Okay.
So you got to figure it out, bro. I don't know where this woman's profile is. I'm looking for it. I don't know where it's at. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Turan, bro, you gotta.
Sorry about that, bro.
It's all good, man. You gotta move on, man.
Word.
Yeah, you have to.
What you said, bro?
No, I said you have to move on, bro. You gotta stop thinking about this. What if? How you could have, when it could have, all that kind of stuff, man. Because it's not a good look, man.
Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem.
Women will lie to you, bro. And it's either you believe the lies, or you want something else. Like
Right.
do you believe the lies, or do you want something else? You want someone that's not gonna lie to you, or do you want someone that's gonna lie to you to protect your feelings?
No, I want somebody that's gonna not lie to me at all.
So you gotta find women that are not gonna lie to you.
Right.
I'm looking for genuine women.
Exactly.
Hey, and if they don't want to date, you can't force them to date, bro.
That's true. That's a true fact. Man,
But if they have to keep making shows to show you the difference between like dating in 2024, I mean, damn, what does that tell you? There is no dating.
there you go. You see, pure example. And you see the guys, they don't look bad. They look,
They're men. The men want women. They don't want little girls. Yeah, they don't want little girl mindset. They don't want that shit, bro. We don't want that. Why do we want that? We don't want that. Save that for the little boys.
Exactly.
Society is stronger when men and women work together, not work against each other. Anybody that's lying and saying, well, everything is all good under the sun when women and men are on each side of the spectrum, that is a fallacy, bro. That's a straight up
fallacy.
lie. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
a lie. Well, it takes a while for you to realize it, but you start to realize.
Thank you.
So, bro, I'm just saying, man, forget about that chick, move on, and look for something better. That's it.
Word, that's
No, I can't do CBD gummies either. Ambitious because
Hey, this woman, she looked like a man.
it's too acidy.
Yo,
It's
you have
sweet stuff.
kids? You can date her.
Me?
Yeah.
You look like one of
She
my
got-
kids,
she got
bitch. Get out of
boobs.
here. You can't even afford the OnlyFans, you broke boy.
How is he broke because he asked you if you did OnlyFans?
Fuck you too. You broke and ugly too, motherfucker. Suck a dick.
Oh,
Yo,
God.
Motor Club. I'm doing good, King.
Well, I don't respect them. They sound like men. They sound like men.
That right
sound-
there. Ain't that so crazy?
Hello.
What's going on?
She need to turn the music down.
What's that?
She need to turn the music down.
You're not gonna do any of that. They don't care what you think, bro. I'm just telling you. You laugh, but they don't give a fuck about you. I told you this long time.
I know.
They're talking to a black screen. Look at this.
Right. Hold on, bro. Give me 1 second. I'm with this guy.
They're talking to a black screen.
Why would you do that?
That's more viable than a
because you
perfect
fucked
for
up
the
other
face.
people's brains as well.
When?
We're not going to speak on the past. We're going to speak what's present. So
You think I do that?
I know you do. I've seen with my own two fucking eyes. She giving me the look like you think you fucking know me.
Like, you know what I mean, bro? This is the culture. This is their culture. I don't subscribe to their culture. I have never, ever subscribed to their culture. Ever. Ever. I will never, ever subscribe to their culture. Ever.
It's really pretty, and it's color shifting. And it's made out of silicone. All right, so I got my water boiling. Oh, darn it. I almost forgot to add the salt. Don't ever boil water without adding.
What is this woman talking about, man? You know, I have to show people, man, so they can see for themselves. Because when I get out here and I speak on it, they say, well, you just mad. If women sound like this, I don't care. You want to be a clown and be a degenerate? Good for you. We'll see how long that's going to work out. Right? They just do.
Your ass got fleas, boy?
Tell them what to do.
Why the fuck was you scratching like that, son?
Tell them what to do. What to think.
Hey, don't get away from my room. Hey, you motherfuckers, hold on. You motherfuckers is looking like you need to go pee. Oh my God, who
That's not a woman,
bro?
A woman. This is a man with tattoos. You guys remember the rapper 6ix9ine? Whatever happened to him? I thought he was the big baller on campus. Whatever happened to him? I hear nothing from him. Like, I don't see it in my algorithm. Like, in my algorithms, I don't see it. I know his car's got repo.
Sorry. It'll be quick, I swear.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
She got a dirty ring.
So, bro, just let me sum it up for you, so you can understand.
Yeah.
So, what you're witnessing is the decline of your civilization. That's what you're witnessing.
Right.
And as we get closer to the election, it's going to start accelerating. Each month, each week is going to start accelerating.
Right. Right.
So
Exactly.
what are you going to do, man? I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. Meaning, maintaining what I got to maintain, bro. That's about it. Things that are out of my control, I don't control them.
Yeah, you're right.
The best thing that I can do is come on YouTube, Rumble, and speak out against the narrative. What I agree with, what I don't agree with. And people can make up their own minds for themselves.
Right. I agree.
You know, I don't want anybody agreeing with everything I say.
Yeah, yeah.
I want people to disagree. I'm disagreeable. I've always been this way. I'm disagreeable by nature.
Yeah.
Right? Understand something. Men, men want to understand things. Women want to, women are not interested in things. They're not interested in the things.
True.
What's that?
Right. That is true. And I'm not saying agreeing in everything, but it
No, I'm not
is
saying you. I'm
to
just saying.
that extent.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying you. I'm just saying anybody overall.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Overall.
No, hold on, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying overall, bro. I go places where people disagree with me, and I'm okay with that. I like to caring what other people are doing when it's not in my control. I could try to talk to them, but that's not my job to try to talk to them. My job is to talk to people that are like-minded like me. That's my job. And if we can extend the olive branch to those people, great. But if we can't, then I got to criticize you and I got to clown you because what you're saying makes no sense. You're just saying things that are nonsensical. Who the fuck wakes up in the morning to say something nonsensical? And you can do it. I'll just criticize you.
That's true. That's true, bro.
I care that children are being born under single parent households. I care.
Yeah. No, I care.
I really do care. Yes, I do care.
Right. No, I care.
Nah. What's going on?
Nah, I care.
What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
I'm just chilling. What you up to? Are you a gamer girl? Like an e-girl?
I don't know what an e-girl is, but I do game.
Do you get a lot of guys watching you game?
No. I mean, you're one of them right now, so.
Well, I'm not watching you game. I'm having a conversation with you. And you're just doing whatever you want to do. No.
Mm-hmm.
But are you a wife though?
You said what?
Are you a wife? Do you want to get married and have kids?
No.
Why don't you want to be a wife?
Why do I have to? Is it a requirement?
Yes, it is. You have a duty.
No.
Yeah, you have a duty and a purpose. And if you want to keep fighting your duty and purpose, you'll be gaming a lot.
Okay, I enjoy gaming, but my purpose is not to have kids and be married.
So what happened? So what do you think your purpose is? Go ahead.
To live my life as humanly as possible. Enjoy life, find peace, find love.
Do you think women today that are single are enjoying their lives more than they would be with a man?
Yes.
Man, that's a fallacy. That's a lie. They're self-destructing. They're self-destructing in real time.
Okay.
Little, different pockets of them around the country. They're self-destructing. They're becoming Karens. They're becoming racist, and they just keep doing. They just keep doing the same thing and saying the same narrative. They're not learning anything. Do you know what? Do you know what DEI is?
DEI, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, I do not.
Thank you.
It's straight.
So what she does, Turan, what she does, she just puts her music back on.
That's
13 years, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Great.
No.
Let's see if she knows what DEI is.
Hey, baby.
Hello.
What's up, love? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Same guy.
By football.
I am nowhere near New Jersey.
Oh, demons. Instead, I'll take you out.
By football.
Thanks, Tati. You're the best. Yeah, I'm nowhere near Jersey.
It's funny as fuck, ain't it?
Okay.
By football. My God.
So what's
What you
going
have to
on?
do?
Football.
Nothing, just chilling, just hanging out. Just kind of bored. Thought I'd say what's up.
He's single. He's lonely. desires box.
You're welcome.
He desires box. So, man, do you think the last guy you were talking to, does he desire you? You think so?
I wouldn't say he desired me.
What do you think he really wants deep down inside?
Maybe some attention, some conversation.
Yep. Do you think he wants a woman?
Maybe.
Why don't you provide that for him?
I can't provide it for everybody.
No, just for him.
Oh, well, he's in New Jersey. I can't provide that for him.
Are you single?
I'm not.
So you're married? You have a boyfriend?
I am not married.
But you have a partner?
I have a partner.
So what you doing on this app?
Streaming.
So you have a partner, and it's okay to stream and talk to weak men that want you. All right. I get it. No, it makes sense, I guess.
What?
You want to be like him, bro? Go ahead.
Oh, hell no. I don't want to be like him.
Bro, your girlfriend is streaming to other men online. Come on, bro.
That is crazy.
This woman's at the grocery store with her shopping cart going.
I
think
she thinks she's in
thing, you know, wine, whiskey, beer, all that shit.
All that shit. That's what you enjoy.
Play football. That's where your location is. Play football. When you become single,
why is he
favorite?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you look like.
If
Can I
you
touch your face?
Of course, Diana.
Please look. Like,
Oh
yeah.
God. Oh
I would hope
God.
not,
What
but I'm
is
just saying, if
this?
you do, I'm next.
What is all this? Am I touching the outside of a house?
No parts back in the
God, you're a monster.
I'm beautiful on the inside.
Yeah, but Rocky, there's a limit.
He's
It's terrible.
Yo, he's on every woman's line.
She's not interested in him. Listen to him.
Actually,
Look, he
you
did
been
the, he
married
did the,
before?
the cornhole.
No, but I've been single for like 5 years, so I've been looking.
Sir, are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you threatening me? I am Cornholio.
Hey, certified truth MVP.
What's going on, man?
Oh my god.
Not much. I'm chilling. How are you?
I'm doing good. So the last guy you talked to, would you go on a date with him?
No, I'm not dating.
Are you dating like not him or just not dating, period?
I'm not dating. I have a boyfriend.
How long have you been with your boyfriend?
About a year.
Do you think your boyfriend is a cuck?
It's a what?
Is a cuck.
A cup? What you mean?
So you have a boyfriend and he's okay with you streaming to other men?
He's okay with me streaming, yeah.
Yeah, to men primarily. He's a cuck.
No, absolutely not.
He's not a cuck. So why would another man want another man's language around his girlfriend?
It's not a cup, though.
Do you want to have sex with another man?
No, absolutely not.
Is he allowed to talk to other women?
He has female friends, yes.
And you're okay with him talking to those female friends?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when they make compliments about his appearance, you're okay with that too?
If it look good, don't it?
Okay. Is he gonna marry you though? Is that gonna look good?
He probably will.
He probably will. Not guaranteed he will.
Nothing's guaranteed.
Thank you. Bro, you hear the nonsense? He's a cuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
The last chick I talked to, I was like, she told me, she's like, yeah, on the apps, there's a lot of Indian men and Jamaican men trying to hit on me. And I said, what do you tell them? You know, I'm not looking, I'm taken, and all this kind of stuff. Like, she got to be honest with me about what she's doing.
Thank you.
But hey, I don't know nothing, I guess. So just a guy on the internet. I'm just a guy on the internet.
Wow. That is something. Nah, I can't fuck with that.
You can be like him, bro. Let your girlfriend go talk. Let your girlfriend's language, or sorry, let other men's language be around your wife and girlfriend. Because that's what society tells you.
Right. Oh, hell no. Look at this guy. He got his hair on the man.
What's that?
I look
He
like
got his hair on
that girl from Trolls.
But know that if you do, your
Who's that
precious
man
little
put that
planet
much
will be
makeup on? But you don't even put that much makeup on. Not really. I see, the mascara.
Yo, what's going on?
Eyeliner. Probably like
I put
lipstick.
concealer on everywhere.
Probably foundation.
What's
That's
going?
it.
What's going? Sir, stop cucking to this woman. What's going on?
Alexa, volume 4.
So what's going on? Rissa, is that your name?
Yep.
Okay. What's going on, Rissa? Are you a Christian?
Am I a Christian?
Yeah, are you a Christian?
Yes.
You go to church every Sunday?
No.
But you believe in the Bible?
Jess.
You do? Do you believe in transgenderism?
No.
How many genders is there?
2.
Do you think transgenderism is indoctrinating young children?
That's a big word. What does that mean?
Indoctrination is like programming their minds. That's what it means.
Sure.
Okay. What state do you live in?
Illinois.
How old are you?
20.
What do you want to do with your life?
I don't know.
You're not sure what you want. Like, what do you want to do for a career?
Be cool.
And all serious, no, what do you want to do for a career?
I don't know.
Are you working right now?
Nope.
You have no job?
Nope.
So how are you buying makeup or fake up? I mean, how are you buying this stuff?
Bear buys it.
I buy shit.
You got a simp online that buys you stuff. Do you have sex with them?
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay. But how do you buy makeup though? Seriously.
My parents.
Mommy and daddy? Or just mommy?
Yep.
What does your dad tell you about men?
What do you mean?
Every father should sit their daughter down and explain to them what men really want.
Chat, what?
Well, he told me to shut up. Oh, hell no. What up, bro?
This is why so many of these young people today, they have TikTok brain rot. Thank you.
Thank you. I knew she was gonna block. I knew.
It's okay. But bro, I told you, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about those people. I don't care.
Right.
They can block, they can lie, they can cheat, they can steal, they can do all that shit. But it can't come around me in real life.
Thank you.
It can't. I'm just telling you. It can't.
Like,
why would it come around me, bro? Are you serious?
Oh.
No, you treat. Listen. You're nice to me, I'm nice. Pleasant to me, I'm pleasant. But if you're disrespectful,
girls like us.
So she's like 100 on this app. Why? I don't know. So do you have any final thoughts, bro? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, my final thoughts right now, bro, is keep doing me, because at the end of the day, even though I'm still kind of hurt, losing, I'm not hurt by gaining more opportunities to everything that was calling to me this far. So I know it's going to pain still, but for me to get out of the pain, I got to be really on my grind at this point, because if I'm not, I'm going to fall very, very short, and I'm going to waste more time. and that's not what a man should be doing right now.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. I think a man's most valuable thing is his time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just especially when he gets older and more wiser, your time is very valuable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So value your time, bro, and value your interactions with people. I think if you're looking at society or you're looking in the dating market, find women that are not all that into social media. If they're not all that into social media, their thinking and their wiring of their thinking is different than the average regular female.
Right.
Like like you seen 2 weeks I didn't do no live stream.
No, for 2 weeks. Right.
Because doing YouTube, it's fun, it's great. I think it's awesome. But real life is real life, bro. And they try to mix the social media into real life. That's why these people on this, they don't say anything that's cemented in real life. They just talk off a whim, which is ridiculous.
Exactly.
So understand that I think you should, you're 30 now, right?
I'm 29, but almost, yeah.
Okay, so you're 29. You're working, right?
Yeah, I am working. Yes.
Okay. So you're 29, you're working, and you want to take the CDL test. I think you should do it. So I'm going to support you in your decision. I think it would benefit you because it's an opportunity, and I think every man should take an opportunity if it's presented, if you can take the opportunity.
Right. Thank you, bro. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So life is about advancements. Advance further, not have advancements that's going to decrease what you got going on.
Exactly.
So you're advancing. So when you advance, you're taking a step forward, not steps backwards. Then you're gonna have to say, you know what? The kind of people that I surround myself with, they got to be on the same page as me.
Right. Exactly.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because these people will only just bring you down.
Right. Nah, that's what I'm saying.
They'll bring you down. They'll tear you down. You know what I mean? They'll bring you down. They'll tear you down. They are unhappy with themselves, so they want to make everybody else around them unhappy. I'll say it one more time. They're unhappy with themselves, so they want to make everybody around them unhappy as well.
There you go. Hurt people hurt people. You heard of that?
That's what they're doing. That's all this shit is. That's all it is.
Right.
So now, when you see this guy's mass shooting, when you see this guy killing his girlfriend because he was hurt, she dumped him. I did the story yesterday, right?
That's crazy, right?
Did you listen to that story? What he was doing?
Oh yeah, I did. I actually did. Yeah, I was surprised because I'm like, it's so crazy because I know I got dumped, and I might have been in that same kind of mindset in a way, but then it's like the consequences will always come.
And photojournalist Elijah McKenzie had the details.
Right, because his girlfriend dumped him, and he reacted.
He reacted, right?
He got emotional.
Like me.
Well, I don't know if it's like you. I don't think it's like you. I think he got emotional with himself, which means this is why I say, why would you go look and see what she's doing?
Mm-hmm. You see, just like the guy, he did the same thing.
Narratives have consequences. Relationships can have a consequence for men and women.
Exactly.
This is why I'm only going to deal with the right people. I'm not dealing with the days of dealing with people that are going to bring me down. Those days are done. They've been done a long time for me. This is not.
Thank you.
So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't go, bro. I told you, I don't go around being like, yo, you want to be my friend? No, absolutely not. Absolutely. I got too much to lose, and I'm too intelligent and smart to bring negative, disoriented, no priorities person around me.
Right. That's
You know,
right, bro.
you know all those people. You know all those people throughout the years. They basically live life like you only live once, which you do, and they weren't maximizing housing. They weren't maximizing, a job function. They weren't maximizing anything.
No.
They just kept going to the. They just kept when Friday hits. They just kept going to the place, drinking, getting high, and they just keep doing the same thing, trying to get a different result. And
Different result.
so now the economic situation relating to politics, especially the Democrat Party, the party of slavery, that party is manipulating them and giving them nothing. They're telling you they're going to give you nothing.
Wow.
Did you hear what I said?
That's
What did I
crazy.
just say? They're telling you they're going to give you nothing.
Exactly.
They don't give you nothing. No policies. Isn't that some shit, bro?
That's some shit. I'm telling you. That's why I say I gotta know who I'm voting. I gotta know who I'm voting for.
Vote Donald Trump. Vote Donald Trump. Maybe RFK. Maybe RFK. But I would never vote. I would never vote for liberals. I've never voted, by the way, but I would never vote. Like if there was an election called today in Canada, I would never vote liberal or Democrat. I vote. I guess Canada has a new party, but maybe conservative. But I'm an independent. Yeah, I'm an independent.
Yeah.
Canada, they started a new party. Did you know that? Well, you probably didn't know.
No.
Things
I
are
didn't
so
know that.
Things are so bad. They started another party.
What? What kind of party?
I'll show you, man. I'll show you, man. But ask yourself, does this program, does this GOP platform program, does that benefit your life? Let's go over it. Number one, seal the border and stop the migrant invasion. Carry out the latest deportation operation in American history and inflation. Make America affordable again. Make America the dominant energy producer in the world by far. Stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. Large tax cuts for workers and no tax on tips. Defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, and our fundamental freedoms, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. Prevent World War III. Restore peace in Europe and the Middle East, and build a great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our entire country, all made in America. And the weaponization of government against the American people. What do you want? You want this? Because I want that. I want this.
Yeah, I want that.
I want this. This is what I want.
Me too.
Yeah, I want this, bro. I want this.
Yeah,
I don't think they're not gonna give it to people, bro. They're not gonna do it.
That's crazy.
They're not. I don't think so, man. I'm hoping Trump gets in, but
I'm hoping.
I don't. Too much. There's too much against him, but he can do it. He did it before. I believe he can do it again.
Right. Like, what type of people voted for him to win? Like, what kind of strategy does he have to do? You think?
Call out the mainstream media. Their lies, the manipulations to lie.
Wow.
Let the American people know that there's a deep state that controls the levers of government. It's not the people that they elect in government that control government. It's the deep state, the swamp that control the levers of power. It's the faceless people behind the figurehead of the country.
Right, exactly.
Right. So Canadian Future Party launches will field candidates in upcoming by-elections. Party is building itself the centrist option for political homeless voters. Canada's newest federal political party officially launched in Ottawa on Wednesday. The Canadian Future Party is building itself as a centrist option for voters unhappy with both the Liberals and Conservatives. I might have to vote for them.
That's crazy.
But what do they have to offer?
Right.
Give me something. if you know, you got to give me something that I can work with.
Right. That's true. That's true. You got a point.
Give me something.
That's true. Got it. Yup. Exactly.
Look what he
That's
said.
what I like to think of it.
He said, we've moved away from policy and a tone of moderation and civility. And when I speak with Canadians, they say they'd like to see more of that. So we do think we are helping to fill a vacuum that exists. People are pissed off, bro. And I believe it's a pathway to violence. Just saying. So, bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. Do what you want to do. But elections have consequences. It's that simple. It's that simple. Hopefully people start to wake up and smell the coffee. So you know what? We've been lied to by people that do not have your best interest at all. Like, you know, and it's sad, man. But yeah, I think that's it, man.